to the Elsewhere Podcast with Kat.
You don't need to please people, and your peace means more than pleasing someone. So I protect my peace at all costs. If you're coming in any way at my peace, I have no problem being like, oh, stage left, go away. There's a hole.
So end interview. Because I'm going to all that up.
You know, but I like a challenge.
I'm not going to put you on blast like
put
that.
me on blast. This is for people to get to know me and realize Loccdwolf is not a personality. People think like, oh, when he has the camera off, he's Jeremy. No. Jeremy is Loccdwolf and Loccdwolf is Jeremy. It's just better to have Loccdwolf. Who wants to come to a channel that says Jeremy Reacts?
I heard that.
Fucking wife in the background laughing at me.
Just spit a drink everywhere. I can feel it.
Yeah. Don't make your wife your manager, y'all. Like.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'll be completely sincere and say that most of the people that I really, really with in person and online and that I consider my friends, okay? Mm-hmm. You can probably name a lot of them. Yeah. Because I make it very, very clear. I'm very, very supportive, and you'll see me around them quite often. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Those people and the ones that I work with, I'm talking work with. Like, you know, obviously Cliff and Truth and Nick and all of those people. Skulls is one of my best friends. Every single one of them is the person that they are on screen, that they are off screen. And that's something like when we were in Vegas the other week that, you know, when people hadn't met us before, they're like, oh, you guys are just like, you're just hanging out. I'm like, yeah, I mean, we're not going to go put on a persona. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think, and I said this in my last interview, I didn't think I was included in that, but allegedly people came to see me. I was like shocked, and I was like, oh, yeah, okay. No. See, there it is. Oh,
it's Kat. Yeah, it's Kat. Like,
but no, I mean, but we're the same exact people, and the way, how trolly we are, and how obnoxious we are, and how, you know, the comments I make in your chat, I would make it to your face. Like, I'm not, and I actually am trying to be nicer, because I'm not trying to, like, I don't want anybody to take me wrong. I over-explain, because I'm always worried that I'm being taken wrong. But then
that's their fault. That's my stance.
No, I agree.
That's my stance. That's their fault for taking you wrong. You should not have to dumb yourself down or dim your light because someone can't handle the shine. That's up to them whether or not they want to get to know you and handle you as a person. And if they don't have to be in your presence. That's just me. That's just me.
Here, I completely agree. But most of the other areas that I'm in, I am a supportive role, right? So I'm a moderator, or I'm an admin, or I'm their editor. So
you can't be too crazy. You can't pop off.
Right. I have to have just a little bit of tact, which I hate, but whatever. I have to have a little bit of tact to make sure that I'm kind of matching the vibes of people. It's their content, right? So it's really not my place.
You don't want to overdo it. Yeah.
You know, they know.
Yeah. They're like, she's being nice, and I can only keep the nice berry up for so much. You keep poking the shit's gonna disrupt, and you're just gonna get a whole fucking tsunami, and I'm just gonna be stuck looking at you like they need some milk.
The whole point is that I'm not surprised that you're like, hey, this is who I am on camera or off, because generally the people that I fuck with, that's how they are. Yeah. Is because it's just something that I respond to, is sincerity and integrity with who you are, and people that put on like a mask they go, oh, yeah. I'm like, nah, I just want you to be real, because that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for the fake bullshit. I don't need it. I mean, there's a billion places out there I can go find that. I don't care.
The grocery store is one of them.
I get my stuff delivered, bro.
I hate grocery shopping. Oh my gosh.
I get everything delivered. I just had a delivery yesterday.
Well, I do that to make sure I remember what grass feels like.
Oh, I sit on my porch like all the time. Like yesterday, I was there like 7 hours. I'm like, I'm sure my neighbors think I'm weird.
Yeah, when I move, I'm gonna make sure I have a porch, because being out in the public, people just remind me of people, and I'm just like, nothing has changed. Y'all have no manners. You have no manners at all. You look at me because I have manners. I said excuse me and still walked in front of you. Oh! Did you walk in front of me after you said excuse me?
I saw somebody react to a TikTok yesterday or the day before. I've gotten into these channel. It doesn't matter. Somebody reacted to a TikTok because I don't have TikTok. I won't use it. I just have no interest and no time for another algorithm to invade my life and control what I see. I'm good, thanks.
Yeah.
My phone already like spies on me, so whatever.
The FBI agent. Yeah.
It just told me, no, I don't. Yes, you do. I'm just kidding. No, it didn't.
The FBI agent. That's why I said you mentioned something in private, and then you get on your phone, and somehow they're trying to sell it to you.
But somebody reacted to this TikTok, and it was a kid that was at like a baseball game, and some chick had her feet up, like like at the front seat, propped up on like the barrier, right?
Yeah.
So her feet were up, and the kid, you could see he was like, "Excuse me," and she didn't move, so he steps over her and she kicks him as he walks by. Number one, it's a kid. No. She would have been like
Don't put
face
your hands
down on
on my
that barrier.
kid.
I would have flipped her over the
That's
side.
all I gotta say.
But how dare you? You didn't move, and
Manners.
then you had the balls to sit there and kick at
the
somebody
kid.
because you didn't want to bother moving your feet and let someone by. Like, how disgusting! People
Yeah.
are disgusting.
Yeah, so
That's
I try
why I don't like
not to go
TikTok.
out.
Because all the people, they're like, "Hi, I'm disgusting, and I'm faking it for the internet."
That's
And
why
I'm
I
like,
upload a whole bunch of music or game stuff because then I want to trick the algorithm. I want to show me a whole bunch of movie like music and game stuff. I don't want to see people. TikTok is the biggest stage. I don't hate. Get your money, get your bag, but I feel like some of the shit they do is humiliating yourself. It's like they're selling themselves, and they're not in a good way.
well, and I understand because I've done research on the algorithm that TikTok uses. And by the way, my eyes are shifty as hell because my camera's here, you're over here, my camera's there, and I never look at it because it's like,
She's like,
I can't, I have never been able to do that. I'm used to it being live, so I'm always looking like over here and here.
yeah, that's
But anyway,
fine. She's a reptile. That's what it is. Oh.
I researched the TikTok algorithm a little bit, and I did learn some interesting things. Like, number one, it is the most comprehensive algorithm, which I understand. But and this is something I've
Really?
talked about in the past.
That's crazy.
It sticks you into an echo chamber of your own making. Okay, and not only that, but it's there's two aspects. That's one aspect of it. The other aspect is that, for example, on YouTube, you're going to hit the algorithm based on your subscriber count and your, level and like
Right.
how well your videos do.
Right.
On TikTok, that's not a thing. So you could have posted one video ever or two videos, and one of them happens to be my cat. My cat is like, just like licking himself or something. And I post it, and it goes viral, and I get millions of views because it's all about the video and it's not about the content creator. Content creator does not matter on TikTok, not when you're just
That's
scrolling through the
crazy.
feed. So anyone can go viral because anyone can land on someone's feed. Anyone can get clicked on, and then that movement boosts them up the algorithm.
Right.
So even if you follow content creators, you might see some of their stuff on your feed. The fact is, when you're doing, I guess people, I don't do this. I've never done this. The scrolling the feed where you're like,
Yeah.
that was video. There was another video.
Yeah.
I've never done that in my life. Like, I don't scroll on people's feeds. I don't go look at profiles. I don't do none of that.
Right.
Who's time for that anyway?
Yeah, no.
But,
scrolling, I have to remind myself, regardless, not to be scrolling because I catch myself in a scroll and I'm like, bro, what am I
The
doing?
whole purpose of their algorithm is to keep you looking at their app for as long as possible. Okay? So the intent, and that's the same with any algorithm, the same with YouTube, all this stuff, that's where recommendations come in and stuff. But TikTok has got the most comprehensive algorithm. And what it does is it specifically is meant to say, okay, well, and this is why I try never to like hover over ads and stuff because it will fuck up your algorithm. But so like it says, let's say I'm looking at a funny cat video that someone sent me. Okay. And then the next one I accidentally swipe and it starts to play and it's some, pumpkin carving
Right.
video.
Something just different.
And I happen to sit on it for a minute and then I'm like, out of 15 seconds, I'm like 6 seconds. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I swipe up. The next one I swipe up. The next one I swipe up. The next one I'm like 4 seconds swipe. You see what I'm saying? Those
Yeah.
4, 6, it's like, oh. It's starting to boost your algorithm and push it a little bit This is what she likes. Remember
It's
old
finding
Netflix?
out little tad tidbits about you.
Remember old Netflix where you're like, oh, I like this, or rate this, what kind of videos do you
stuff
like?
for you, yeah.
That's what it's doing, and it does it very, very well. It also, TikTok accesses all of your applications and all of your screen time and everything on your phone. It has access to all of that. If you think I'm lying, go look it up. If I feel like it, I might post a link down below to where I'm getting this information. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm not, I doubt
This is why you guys look at your permissions before you hit allow.
By the way, almost any app's permission is going to violate you in some way. So if it's something that you want to do, something that, it's fun and I can post stuff on here and it has filters, it's probably going to be all up in your business. So if it has an algorithm, it's accessing your stuff. Like, don't ever think it's not. The issue I have with TikTok, more so than the invasive algorithm that, if you click on the wrong thing because that day you're in like the mood for fart videos, suddenly that's all you see. It's the echo chamber
that you create for yourself, yeah.
Yes, you create it for yourself because you're the one that's only clicking on conservative views or only clicking on liberal views or only clicking on music stuff, or you get stuck in your own echo chamber. And it's very somewhere like TikTok wants you to stare at it longer, so they want you to agree, because people tend to like to watch people who are saying things they agree with. You want people to agree with you. That's why people talk, because I want you right now. I want you to say, that's what I want you to say. See?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I want you to say that I'm right. I want you to agree with me. I want you to think that what I'm saying makes sense. And so I'm going to click on things that resonate with how I feel to validate how I feel. And then I or anyone gets stuck in these loops. And the problem with that is you have no outside input to give you an opportunity to hear something different, change your perspective, or process the world in any different manner than what you've already decided is how it should be processed.
Wow. I just learned something new today. I'm not even going to lie. I can't wait to spew this shit to everybody I know, too. I'm not going to lie. I'm acting like I'm super smart and shit.
I'll send you the videos and stuff that I've watched the research I've done.
That's what I'm saying. Did you know?
Because here's the reason I did the research, okay? There's a reason for it. It's because I'm all about, I respect other people's opinions. I don't have to agree.
Right.
That's how it works. And people are like, oh, TikTok. Okay, great. But I'm not touching it. Well, why? Well, because I don't want to, number one. And number two, I was like, you know what? I want to have some facts with me. For anyone that wants to hear them.
We'll be factual.
Not like I go spewing it every chance I get, but when it's applicable, I can say, look, this is what I've seen, and this is why I choose not to participate. Yeah. And so I went and I did some research, and there are some very comprehensive, somewhat biased, and what's funny is they were somewhat biased against what I was hoping for. I wanted them to be, TikTok's the devil. And they were actually very praising the algorithm and the way that it works and stuff, because it is very functional. It does work really well.
I mean, you can't hit on that. Like, you can't hit on that. Of course, it's proprietary. Like,
I wanted them to be like, down with TikTok, but they weren't. They were being a little bit more objective, TikTok. And I was like, I wish that she'd be like, mad about it. But so I went, like I said, I went and did my research, because I wanted in the moment when people are like, oh my God, go follow me on TikTok, and I'd be like, yeah, I don't do TikTok.
And then instead of just having an answer of just no, you at least want to be like, I don't do TikTok because X, Y, and Z. Then it's like, oh.
But see, I don't ever say it because nobody really cares. Why? No one really cares. Think about it. In the moment, if you're like, go follow me on Twitch, and I'm like, I don't really do Twitch. You're like, okay. And you move on to someone who is going to go follow. Thank you for the follow, right?
I don't know. I'm different.
You are different. Yeah, but that's why I like talking to people that are different.
I'll say I'm different. Like, I'm...
Be like, why?
I try to figure out like what you're comfortable with, but it's also I did sales for a whole decade. I did cell phone sales.
That's it. I'm done.
Yeah, I did cell phone sales, but I prided myself in being a different salesman, not being the skeezy, slummy ones. Like, hey, you're getting to a contract, it's adding extra on your bill. Like, okay, well, I use iPhone. Bet, cool. I didn't get into that war. I didn't. Yeah. What you were comfortable with using, I kept you comfortable with, and just said, okay, this is the same shit, a different year, same phone, same shit, It moves a little bit faster.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
That's
people
it.
appreciated the real, right?
Yeah,
They
it was
appreciated you
just-
being straightforward with them.
Well, how much my bill gonna go by? $80. Oh my god! Hey, you asked. You asked. I ain't gonna lie to you until you 20, and then have you come back in a month. While my bill is super high, you lied, and then I gotta deal with the lie. Like I was just be honest.
That's a really good selling point. Is saying, look, I'm being straightforward with you, so there's not going to be anything hidden because I'm telling you up front. Because they know that most people that are selling and most people they're buying from and stuff are going to be somewhat shifty, and there's going to be hidden fees and stuff. So they trust and appreciate that.
Yeah, I
and
bring
you're
everything
more
up front.
likely, I feel, to get a sale unless it's somebody who's like, oh my god, bells and whistles, yay. Other than that,
I told them the bells and whistles if they wanted bells and whistles, but 9 times out of
Right.
10, iPhone
Read the
people
room.
they just iPhone people want it for business, or they like the proprietary and how strict iPhone is. Samsung is not. They're not as strict. They're like the content creation platform. Like if you create an app, you want to put it on the Android marketplace, the Google Play, because they don't care.
right.
I didn't care. I didn't care. Just like you said with Twitch. I've said I do YouTube, I do Twitch. Pretty much YouTube and Twitch. And people, I don't do Twitch. Cool. Well, I will see you guys at the regularly scheduled time. Those who do Twitch, that's where I'll be. I don't sit there for a whole hour. Why? You do YouTube, but you don't do Twitch? Oh my gosh. I don't, that's your preference.
Because it
I
doesn't
don't
matter.
care. That's your
Because
preference.
It doesn't matter. It really, when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter outside of the context of having a conversation about it.
Yeah,
It
but I'm not gonna
doesn't
kick you
matter.
out because you don't do Twitch. I ain't gonna be like in a circle and be like, yeah, man, us Twitch guys, I don't do Twitch. Okay, well, you get the fuck out. Get out. Anyway, like, I'm just like, oh, you don't do Twitch? All right, well, cool. Well, chill out, but we won't see you. Anyway, like, that's how I am. Either way, it's inclusive. Like, it's an inclusive thing for me because I want to reach everybody because I feel like in order to have an impact, I need to use the platform I have in a manner that will reach the masses. And I ain't trying to do it like Pinky in the Brain. I'm gonna take over the world. You know, outside in the real world, I'm Jeremy. That's what it is. That's what I deal with. That when I step into the wolves den, I'm wolf because I forget all about that. It's like that sound, that meme sound or whatever, where all the dudes and all the people and the girls are talking in your head, and he plays the game and it shuts off. This is my therapy as much as someone feels like it's my job. I have all the voices, all this in my head, and as soon as I get in here and I hit start stream or I'm editing or whatever, it goes away.
Yep.
I built the community also based off I need them as much as they need me. Because some people have told me, dude, you saved my life, or I'm lonely, depressed, and you're entertained. Like, and I don't think they're like, ha 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 ha. It, in a sense, it's a blessing and it humbles me because I, at first, didn't expect to do that, or came doing this to be like, I want to be your safe haven. Only you get, like, I didn't do that. So
that.
it's for people to say that, it's like I'm like, me? That me? I'm
I
just
will
sitting up
tell
here
you-
talking.
That's a very common theme. I've interviewed quite a few reactors, YouTubers, content creators. I like content creators because I think that, like,
Yeah.
I'll
Everybody
get
does a
into
little
that
bit of
in a minute.
everything. I like content
Some
creator.
people do, but reactors seems kind of diminutive a little bit. I don't
I know
know.
what you mean.
It
I
puts
know what
people
you
in a
mean.
box, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you're a reactor.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
I think
just a
content
reactor.
creator
Yeah.
is a little bit more respectful and a little bit more all-encompassing, right? Because
if
I'm
you-
not a reactor, but I'm a content creator. I do
Right.
create content, and I also do it behind the scenes. So,
Yeah, I
you
wouldn't
know,
call
it's-
you just a reactor. If you just react,
well, I don't react.
but if you just react, then that's the box
Yes.
you can put yourself in. But
Right.
not out of 10, you react, you edit your clips, put it on Instagram and TikTok or wherever you want to be at. Some people dabble, like me, they dabble in gaming. When you do different things that deal with content that you have to create, then you are a content creator. Like, I used to call myself
Right.
a streamer. I used to be like, oh, I'm a streamer. And I used to get, oh, you're a streamer. Oh. And then I started using content creator. Like, what do? What kind of content do you produce? And then I say the same thing. They're like, oh, you listen to music and play video games? And I'm just in there like, yeah. But I told you that
No,
last
exactly.
month, and I said I was a streamer, and you laughed at me. I'm confusion. Like, help me. What?
I am confused.
I am confusion, but I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the clout. I don't. I could care less. I do it purely because I enjoy it. Like
I get that.
even this. I'm enjoying this. This is my element. I am enjoying it. What comes
I
from
do
it
too.
is
I
what
love
comes
doing
from it.
this.
People are
I
like,
love
"Oh,
doing
you only
this.
reacted for the money." If you really only knew how much YouTube does not love us like that,
I know.
you would know it's not for the money.
I know.
I love doing what
Like-
I'm doing. That's all it is. Everything comes second. If I keep that mindset, then it won't get stressful for me, and I won't start. There's people that probably don't go live because they go live and they don't get money, and they're like, "Well, I'm not going to keep going live." I don't do that.
No, see, and I get that because obviously I've changed my format from being live because, okay, there's many reasons, but I mean, this is just a personal preference.
All I hear is blink, 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 blink.
My thing is I just changed my format from a live format, which was what I wanted to do in the beginning because I'm like, look, it's unedited and it's like in the moment,
Right.
Community participation until I started bringing on people that weren't in the YouTube space and were in the live streaming space because it doesn't translate for an artist who just puts out music and is doing cool things on different platforms to sit there and try and keep up with the YouTube chat and stop in mid-sentence to greet people, to interrupt the flow of the conversation. It gets stunted. And I was never in it for money.
Right.
I'm not even monetized. I do this because I love talking to people and I want to share your story with the people that I know that are in my community that care.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
It's just, it's fun for me. And the moment it's not as fun is the moment I stop. Like the moment I'm like, man, this is like, I don't want to do this. Like with you, I
Yeah.
want to. There are some times where I have interviews lined up where I'm like, I don't want to do this. But generally not because I get to pick them off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like
Generally
the moment
not,
that
yeah.
it becomes not fun, and see the live streams, it had nothing to do with the community. It was it is the expectation because when I first started, you have to understand, not everybody was going live. Most reactors were posting videos, and a very select few would do live streams sometimes. Okay, and in the last 2 years, that has quadrupled, quintupled. Like now,
Yeah, I would definitely.
it's a
Yeah.
staple to
Yeah.
go live. That's the thing. So it was different to be able to bring people on a live stream that they only see posting the videos and stuff. It was a little bit different.
Yeah.
And now the expectation, no offense, it's y'all's fault, of I'm going to send you money and you're going to do what I want.
Yeah.
I'm not about that life.
Yeah.
That ain't going to happen. I know that's not, I'm not saying that you're necessarily
Right.
like
Yeah.
that.
But that's how people. Yeah. That's how people
That's
think.
how people are. I just sent you $1.50. Like,
I just sent you
why
money
aren't
so
you
perform
saying
now.
my name, doing a song, doing a dance, pausing your entire flow that you're in right now to acknowledge me and my amazing $1.50? How dare you?
That's
like,
why I have
No.
guidelines.
Psst, like, fuck the fuck
That's why I
off with
created
that.
guidelines. People think I have. That's why they get in. They're like, "Oh, this is the money." I'm like, "No, I have a free list." They're like, "Oh," I'm like, "Yeah, oh." I'm like, "It's not about the money. I have guidelines to not put that anxiety on me and or the community because I don't like feeling that way. Like you just said, here's money, do it. So here's my guidelines in a box of what I accept, and it's up to me. If you do something out of that guideline and it's more, and you're like, do you want to do it? Then it's up to me. And if I don't do it, I'm like, hey man, be mad all you want to. The rules and the guidelines at the bottom of the description. like you can't be upset with me because I have now created. And it wasn't like I just started making rules. The community helped me. They started being like, hey, what if you did this? What if you did this? And I'm not one of those gatekeeping or up my own ass to where I can't take criticism or even help. If it made sense, I would possibly be like, actually, let me figure out, how to do that. And they don't realize it, and that's not their fault, but then the expectation you just put on me is I expect from that idea something may happen. So now here I am up at 2 a.m. being like, how do I implement that? Because
People
I want to be a
don't
people
realize.
pleaser, and at the same time, I don't want to be a people pleaser because I know what being a people pleaser gets you. But my sense of it is I want to make sure everybody's comfortable. It's not really people pleasing. I want to make sure you get in. I have everything for anyone, any walk of life. That shit doesn't matter to me. You can come in and be like, hey, I believe in so and so, so and so, and do this. Awesome. What type of music you like? That's the connector. Music connects everyone. Whether
It's universal.
whether they
And
like it or
it's
not.
subjective, and it transcends borders, it transcends languages, it transcends everything.
I can
So,
sit
yeah,
here
I
and be
agree.
like, that shit was dope. It reminded me of some futuristic shit. And you'll look at me and be like, futuristic? Really? I didn't get
kind of
futuristic.
future
I
you
got
talking
I
about?
got
What the fuck?
steampunk, you know, like. But at the end of the day, it created that conversation, and now someone have like a 30-year friendship, all because they had a small disagreement about a song, but still came together and be like, "But the shit's badass, right?" Like, yeah, it is. Like, so
Exactly.
I just feel like once you have to be strong in your own self to set guidelines within yourself, because when you do this, you will lose yourself, because you will feel like, oh, they gave me $20. I have to do the video. I have to, and then you have to start realizing, and like you said, when I did this 2 years ago, people were looking at me like, you're going live, doing live reactions? And there was a few people doing live reactions. So I just was like, I mean, I do gaming, so I figured why not do it live? But like you said, the expectations, the demands, I had to be like, if y'all want me to keep doing this, I got to create some guidelines and rules for this shit, because if not, it's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to feel like, hey, I got to say Roberto's name as soon as he puts some money in, because if I don't, that fear's going to kick in that he won't come back. Oh, no. That's why you have to have your eggs in different baskets, so you don't just rely on YouTube. Ice Cube. Oh, it's one of those small bitches that stuck up on me.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
I'm laughing at
You're
myself. That'd have been a short podcast.
Be like,
Why did it end? I'm pretty sure someone had to call 911 for him.
exclusive.
All right.
I would have released that shit today.
Oh, shit.
It
All
would
right.
be out in like 10 minutes. Like, oh, hold on.
911 is called in the middle of a podcast. Oh,
Can you hold the phone up to the microphone, please, so I can capture?
I didn't
The
capture the
911
operator. 911. What's your address?
No.
Okay. Oh man, that would be a fun position to be in. Any other time
Okay.
you accidentally call 911 and don't give a reason, the motherfuckers pop up.
Oh, I
But
know.
then if
I
the
get yelled
operator
at by the
answers
operator.
and you're like, they would spend an hour to be like, where are you? Do the same thing you did when I accidentally butt dial you. Just send somebody. They'll figure it out when they get
Do
here.
you need help?
All right.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I'm going to end the call now. You're just like,
Could you repeat that? If this is a prank, that's not funny, sir.
gotta call back and say nothing and then hang up and then be like, oh, you want a butt dial? Go out there. Oh.
This is too funny.
Oh shit.
Okay. I actually have one point to make about what you just said, and then I have the discussion that we talked about that we're going to get into, and I want to get into it.
Uh-oh.
Because I know that we are going to agree to disagree on some level. I know that's
Yeah.
going to happen. So I'm here for it. Like,
Everybody here
we've
for the
had
smoke.
discussions in DMs and stuff where it was
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
do not agree with you. In
Yeah.
fact, I think that in my opinion, you're completely wrong. But I don't think that it's because you're wrong. I think that it's because I'm seeing it from a different space. I'm seeing it from a different perspective. My thing is, and one of the other reasons, and yes, you know what? All my people who have been here forever, I do love you. I'm going to say this. The level of expectation that people have is mind-boggling. And I will say it very clearly. Who the ever-loving fuck are you? Who are you to treat people some type of way. Okay? I've always held this belief that I'm not even monetized because I'm not transactional.
Right.
I've never been transactional. I'm not going to be transactional. I refuse. For example, and this is on a different space, but like for when I do editing work, people are like, well, we want to make sure you're getting paid. And I'm like, I understand that, but let me provide you something that is cohesive. Let me get to the point where I finished the content to the level of your expectation. And once I do that, then we can talk about that. But right now, I'm busy. I'm trying to make it work.
I'm brainstorming.
I don't want to talk about money right now.
Yeah, let me cook.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me cook right now. We can talk about my product and how much I'm going to pay for it after I'm done making it. Let me cook.
And see, that's my thing, is that people have this entitled expectation that because they're and what's I don't even know how to put this. I hate saying this, but it's the truth. You throw $500 at me, I'm going to dance around like an idiot, because that pays bills. Thank you very much. However, I understand
she said
that
it,
some people,
and it's true.
Some people can't afford that. That's okay.
Right.
I don't expect anyone to send me $5. Are you fucking kidding me? But anyway, except unless it's for
work
work that I do.
You better know I'm trying to figure out every fucking music video you want me to react to. Hey, homie, you sent me $5. What you need right now?
You just hijacked my stream for like 6 years. Cool.
Yeah, there you go. Congratulations. Like, you just literally paid rent, and I don't have to eat McDonald's for the next 3 days.
I get paid like that for content, for editing, for that behind the... And I'm not talking about, I edited one episode and I'm making bank. I'm talking about I put fucking 24 hours on call whenever needed work into stuff, right? I mean, it's not that easy. I'm on call pretty much 24/7. When I'm up at 2 in the morning, it's because I'm like, okay, well, somebody doesn't live in this area. They're in a different time zone, and they're working right now, and they had a question that I have to answer. I'm up for 5 minutes to go pee. I might as well. But when people get into a live stream, and then they demand, pay attention to me, do what I tell you to do, acknowledge me and thank me, and I'm not saying don't thank people or appreciate them. I'm saying do it genuinely. Why do people want, like, I'm going to nag you until you say thank you for the $15. Thank you. Why are they going to harass you?
Did you see my chat? Did you see it? Did you see my chat? Did you see my chat?
Yes.
Did you see my chat? Did you see my chat? Did you see my... What? Hi. Hi. Hello. Like, read the vibe. I'm knee deep in the middle of a live reaction, and I gotta glance over here, and you're like, hello. Why does he suck? Is he not gonna answer me? Is he? And then I'm the real one when I'm like, do you not see me reacting? And it's not no shot to other reactors. I've just seen a lot of them. The ignoring thing, that gets them. They that'll get. But when you cater or you let someone talk to you any type of way and run over you, and you don't address it, that makes that viewer pass that on to other people, and then they come to another reactor stream thinking that. And I've said many times, I want the smoke. I was a debater in college and high school. I like to talk. I like to debate. Do not come in my live, try to tell me what to do or be rude. Because, yes, I want the smoke. I'm not like the other ones where you say some weird shit, and then it's like, oh, I said it, and they're not going to address it. I will be like, skirt!
The fuck you just say to me?
The fuck you say? Like that, and then they're like, oh, wait, you're actually checking me? No, you wanted your attention. Here's your 5 seconds of fame getting cussed the fuck out. Congratulations.
See, that was my thing, is that when I have guests on, I think that is the most disrespectful thing, to stop our conversation and address something where someone's out of pocket, or where somebody is like being spammy or naggy, or, oh my God, see me, oh my God. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand. I get it. Like, I'm not mad about it, but I'm a fucking bitch. I'm going to be mean. And people don't like you to be mean. So I get to be mean now. And then what are you going to do about it? I'm not live. You can't, like, be mean to me in the chat.
Right.
Like, ooh.
Right.
You're going to click off? Oh, God.
But like you said,
what am I going to do about
me
that?
being Wolf, they think, oh, that's a persona. He's going to take what I say. And like you said, my $15, they feel like I'm paying your bills. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And don't get me wrong. That helps towards the bills. But that doesn't entitle you to demean me because you're doing that. I'm not going to let it slide.
You're not paying to treat you some type of way.
Yeah, this
that
ain't
is
that
not the
what's
transaction
that
that
restaurant?
they are doing.
This ain't that was a Dick's restaurant, whatever, where you go there to actually have them be mean to you. This ain't that place, Chief. This ain't. I didn't ask you to be
I
mean
mean,
to
there
me.
are channels like that. If y'all want that, please feel free to find
I
those.
didn't know that
in
was
fact,
like
put
that.
them in the comments,
But
and
go ahead.
people can go enjoy that.
Go
But that's
get your
my
rocks
thing.
off and be mean to those people who want to be mean to. I don't. I will be mean right back to you.
I have had people that have
I'm at
come at
energy.
me and said, you didn't acknowledge my PayPal. And I'm like, I didn't see it. My phone, you can't tell. It's over here, and I have messages.
You are preaching to the choir.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't have an alert.
Like, you
I don't have
didn't-
an alert on stream for that. If you didn't know that, why I sent you a PayPal. Why didn't it pop on the screen? I don't have an alert. It's on my phone. My phone's on vibrate, so I didn't see it. Sorry that your extra step that I told you was if you send me a PayPal, tell me in chat you sent it to me.
Oh, it's a baby. You're so cute. Hi. You're so cute.
So you remember when you said longevity? That's why.
Yes.
This is why she loves this, and I feel like her doing whatever she wants to do, but I feel like this would be her part-time. I grew up watching Daddy do this, and I want this to be her part-time. Or whatever she wants to do. My kids both, my son sees this too. Who knows? He wants to do NBA and he'll be a streamer. But this is longevity. I wanted to, down the road, you'll see her older, and you'll see me older, but we're both on the screen. Father-daughter reactions.
Bailey photo or video bumps me all the time. So she'll be like, and it's right here. You can't see it right now, but she'll come in that door. I'm surprised she's not awake yet, but she stayed up.
That's
super
what she
late
just
last
did.
night.
She just saw me in the door and she looked up and was like, "Oh, he has headphones on," and she came running in here.
And like she's trying to do piano a little bit. She's been on camera with me. Everybody knows who she is because she's the one that's at home with me. My other kids are adults now, so actually, my 18-year-old daughter, she went savage in my comments on Instagram. I have a hater. Did you see my story?
Yeah.
I think it just went down.
Yeah, that's like
that one where I'm like, thank you so much, because I was being an asshole, but I was being sincere.
Yeah. So
Because you're
sincere
helping
asshole.
me. Like, I'm not going to take your comments down. Fuck no. Let people engage with them. I don't care.
Yeah.
You have something to say. You think that's going to bother me?
You
It's
being an
just funny
asshole
to
boosts
me.
me in the algorithm. Like, hey,
Yeah.
sure.
My
Out of the
daughter was
negative
not having
people
it.
I'm gonna get, you're gonna bring people who will see my page and be like, I fuck with her. Oh, okay. Follow.
Well, see, my daughter felt some type of way and went to the comments. She went in like, I think you have mental health problems, so maybe you should deal with that before you fuck with my mom. She said, "Are you okay?" Like, are you okay over there? It seems like you have issues.
I would have got off the phone. I would have got off. I would have read that. I would have been like,
She was savage as hell. And she really
Dr.
did.
Friedman,
She
honey,
was
set
like,
up for counseling today.
she's like, I see. She goes like, she said something like, I seen your profile, and yeah, you have no, like, don't even talk. Like, you have nothing to say, nothing to talk about. It is as blank and lame as I've ever seen. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a pussy, is what she said. I was like, whoa.
Like, thanks, kiddo, but whoa.
Yeah. Well, I raised her,
A proud whoa moment. Whoa.
right? It's like, that was savage. Damn,
Did
savage.
I know you had it in you. I thought you wasn't paying attention. Good job.
Well, she used to come at me like that, so I know she's got it in her.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, I
wait
raised
for
her.
Those ages.
Yeah, I'm sure. Enjoy. I'm almost done with them, so. All right, so fan versus fans. We're gonna talk about it.
Oh.
We're gonna do it. We're doing it.
All right.
We're doing it.
All right. Let's get into
Okay.
it. Let's do it.
All right, so I'm gonna go first. All right, because I want to.
Get my
And I'll tell you why I'm bringing this up. Okay, so again, this is another one of those things where the meta changes a little bit. All right, so basically, our entire lives, everybody's been fans, and I understand people can get real deep into this, which I'm not going to get that deep into it. Like, fans are part of fanatic, and I'm not a fanatic. It's a word, okay? A word that basically means that you support the artist, that you like their music, you're a fan, you like what they do, okay? That's a fan, in my opinion. So there are some artists, especially that I've noticed, and I'm just using what I know personally.
Right.
Artists that have specific, especially independent, who specifically are like, you're not fans, you're family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, oh my God.
Right.
They care about us on a personal level. They've made this personal now. Now it's not like I am me and you are, I'm up here and you're down here. It's now that we're here and we're family. You know, it's a thing. And I'm saying, I know that was rude. I said it that way. But anyway, so that makes sense because you want that sense of connection and you want that, you know, level playing field and feeling like you're more important than just, you know, a number that's clicking and a statistic and a stream and stuff. I get that. Yeah. However, the meta has changed. Now everyone's saying it. Everyone's saying it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you're not my fans. You are my family. You're my family. And I'm like...
It's the Cartman voice for me. Sorry. It's the Cartman. You're my family.
No, Kitty, it's my family.
Ow, Kitty.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna start saying that in all my lives. You guys are family.
Okay, so my point is that people have overused and abused the terminology to the point where they've taken away the meaning behind it, and they've made it into, if you don't say that someone is your family, if you don't speak to them on that level, they're offended. Like, you think of me as just a fan.
Just a fan.
Okay. Tear back the layers, tear back the trying to be personal with people. Mm-hmm. When it comes down to it, they're your fans. They subscribe to you, they watch your videos, they drop comments, they like what you do, they want to support you. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know about anybody else, but my family ain't that supportive. So, but my point is that people have overused the terminology so much that it's lost its meaning and it's lost its effect. So I know going into all of these live streams, you're my fan. It's going to be said. I know that. And I'll say I'm a fan. Oh, well, you're not a fan. You're fam. I'm like, no, I'm a fan. I'm being sincere because I'm saying I'm going back to that terminology of I fuck with you and what you do. Taking out of it the whole point of being family, which is like, look, I consider you more than just a number. You're a person. You matter. You're the community. And we're on the same level. I am not above you. And that is generally what people use that terminology for. But it's been just so overused that it's just diluted it into this have to say it or else I'm being snobby kind of attitude. That's how I feel.
All right. So, on my end, and this is about to probably be the plot twist for it, I've been saying that for 8 years.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 8 years. I always called them family, and it was the reason of you're my community. I made this name for it, the Wolves Den. We're a community. We're family. We're a pack. Mine was more for you're my family. You're in my community. Because 8 years ago, people didn't like being called a follower. It felt like a number. So you're teaching me something new that now the dynamic has shifted because people didn't want to be called fans either. So from my main staple of where I came from, which was Twitch, I've only been fully on YouTube for 2 years. They don't like being called followers or in a sense, fans. So to me, I'm like, if I make an inclusive community, and by that is that once you enter in, like, it's not like you can't leave. I ain't Yellowstone. You can leave. But it's like once you're, well, I ain't John Dutton now, but once you're in, like, to me, you're the Wolves Den. You know, once you're on my Discord, you have a role, Beta Wolf, you know, because I'm a Teen Wolf. That's why, Alpha Wolf, Beta Wolf. Regardless. Anyway, so for me, yesterday when you said fans, the only reason why I was like, no, you're not a fan, is because I'm used to that word offending people. So hearing you now say, like, no, motherfucker, I'm a fan. Like, I really fucks with you. That makes me think different. Now, in this moment, I'm like, oh, well, what the F? Shit's changed. Because now, like you said, not many people 8 years ago when I was saying family was saying that communities are family. They were saying, I have a big community. Me, I'm always in my head of, how can I be different? How I'm in a field where everybody's in a sense doing the same thing. What can I do to stand out and be different? All right, you guys are more than numbers. You're family.
And to show who you are, because that's ultimately what makes people stay.
Right. But
stay in your streams and stay watching you and click on your content. Even if it's not their favorite content, they're going to click on it because they fuck with you. And they do that by being able to relate to you and see you as a person and, you know.
But then when you're saying that family word, but you're not being genuine, like you're maliciously saying it because you know it will bring people together, but then you're not having an atmosphere that represents the togetherness, that's what gets me. And that's what, in a sense, I'm getting from you, because me, I will be in certain streams and I'll be like, oh, okay, now you're making me feel this type of way. Now I don't want to say family because you're making it sound like Vin Diesel over here. You're over here like, I don't have friends. I have family. Like,
that's literally it, though.
Yeah,
that is exactly it.
And at the end of the day, you have friends. Not everybody can be your family. Now, you got a homeboy you grew up with for 18 years. I went to kindergarten together, grew up, all. That's family. That's a whole different dynamic. That's your family. But I've been kicking it with you for 4 or 5 years. I'm your friend. I've graduated from associate to now your friend. The only way I'm going to be family is if I marry your sister or someone in your family, and you don't have anyone I want to marry your family.
You're an only child.
They get so mad, man. Yeah, this is my brother. I no disrespect, bro. Like, I don't ruin the vibe. I ain't your brother. I'm the homie. No, you're my brother. No. I'm not.
I consider people kind of like family to me when it comes to like content creation, or if you've met my mom and you've met my kids. Truth's family, Nick's family. Skulls is close enough to me that he has spoken to my children, like, is as close as he could be without physically being present. He's family. Cliff is the same way. So those people I consider family. Those are people that I would trust to take my kids if something happened. I would say, you know what?
That's reasonable.
I would trust you to fly in here, go pick up my kids from school, and take care of them while I'm in the hospital for like 6 weeks. And I would never even worry.
Right.
Those are the people I consider family.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the only ones that I will refer to as family. Because here's the thing. No matter how genuine you are with the terminology, no matter how much you mean it from the bottom of your heart, bum, whatever's bigger, the fact is that people have abused it and ruined it.
Yeah.
And it's the whole stop taking words and making them a problem because you want to feel more special. Now, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking in general.
No, you. Woo! I'm like, because in my head, I was about to say, like, also like this love word.
Yeah.
I can't talk the way I normally talk anymore because, like you just said, in 8 years, it has shifted. It has me being, I don't know if it's me being a 90s baby or whatever it is, but just me, how I was raised. When like, you've been in my lives. You've heard me call my community family. You hear me be like, all right, y'all, love y'all. I'll see. People take that word and they try to dissect it. And the way I grew up, depending in the situation who you're talking to, there's layers to it. When I sit there, I love y'all. It's not like, oh my God, Chad, I love y'all. I love that y'all shared your time with me. I got love for y'all. I'm genuinely, if you came to me and was like, yo, I didn't want to tell anybody else, but so-and-so's happening. I need prayers. Like, I got love for you. But now I go around making rounds. Love, 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 family, family, love, family, family, love, family. I'm just like, but I don't want to change what I've been doing for 8 years. But sometimes I have to, because like you said, people have shifted the dynamic of what words really mean because they want to create, and I mean this however people take it, they want to create a safe awareness around that word. They want to take the meaning and like legit erase the meaning and be like, this is my meaning for the word, so that's what it is. And you have to be like, you can't do that. You can't just be like, you know what excitement means? It now means boring. I am now excited.
So my thing
You
is,
can't do that.
yeah, I sincerely, it's what bothers me, what'll make me go ugh immediately, is when I say, and I use the word fan, and someone's like, "We're not fan, we're fam, with an M."
Sorry. Sorry.
Like, I know how to spell. I'm not an idiot. I used the word on purpose because I meant it to mean what the word means. I'm not going to change what I said because,
Right.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm part of your family. My dad, you distant cousin. Like, family means family, right?
But
And
you see what I mean?
fans
You
are
said
fans.
fan, and someone's like, oh my God, you called me a
Exactly.
fan. And in my head, I'm like,
But
if
that's
you
that's
support me, my content, and you're like following me, you are a fan.
or a follower. Oh God, hell, you're not a follower. Did you click the follow button? Bitch, you're a follower. Like, why you gotta make it like some type of meaning behind it? It doesn't mean anything.
When you
It
hit
means
follower
clicked
and you
the
hit
follow
subscribe,
button.
do you not hit it because they said subscribe or a follower?
Oh my God, we're just subscribers to you. We're not like brothers and sisters. What? Yes. Yes, you are. Ultimately, when it comes down to the fact that you click the subscribe button.
Thank you for becoming a subscriber. Welcome to the Wolves Den family. That is what I say.
There you go.
That's what I
Exactly.
say. Because at the end of the day, you just clicked to become a subscriber. And now that you're in this community, you're in what I call a family. Now, I just call it that because I have about two friends in the real world. And beside my own family, I see them just as equal.
I'm a hermit. I got nobody in real life.
Well, they moved.
They're all right here.
Yeah. Anyway, it's
Was that a shared sad moment?
yeah,
of
we like a shit
hermititis
sad moment.
here?
Like it was like,
We're
yeah,
both hermits.
I'm just calling them because they're still my friends, but they,
Well, yeah, of course.
they don't. One moved and then one's super busy, so I don't go outside. Like I don't
How
have
dare they?
I don't have a click where it's like, hey, bro, I'm going to the bar. Bet I will meet you at the bar. What we do is, hey, bro, I'm getting on Mortal Kombat. I'm going to beat your ass. I'll be right there. Like, that's what we're doing. And then
I stream gaming. I don't stream it. I participate in other people's
I'll be seeing you get down in your Fortnite. I'll be seeing you. I
just follow
might have to
people around like a
re-download
human
that
backpack.
game just to play with you. And then after
You
we've done our one
should. It's
game, I'll delete it
the
again.
only game I'll play.
Oh,
so.
Lord. Okay.
Well,
Oh,
it's
Lord.
because I don't have time. And because, okay, so Fortnite's that game where you can enter the game.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's on the same. Nobody has a weapon. Nobody has any extra armor. You didn't like raid and level up to epic gear or something. World of Warcraft reference.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
You can't literally like walk in and just be like.
You
"Here,
can't
as soon as-"
microtransaction your way in. You can't like.
Yeah, you can't buy your
can't buy
way
stuff.
in. You can
Yeah.
buy your skin so like you look like Eminem. That's not going to help you if you suck at playing. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I figured it out a long time ago.
So my point is,
Skills
is
don't
like,
help your skill.
and then you die, and you either start a new game or you go back to lobby. And guess what? There's no like guilt. You don't have to like, oh, but I have to go check on my store. My energy replenished, and I have to go click on the farm thing and collect my money. There's none of that.
Yeah.
So you can walk away and come back at any time. And as a human adult with responsibilities, a life, and other things to do, I genuinely I fuck with that. And so and I'm one of those people, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, like, I don't even attempt to try other stuff because who the fuck cares? I mean, really, I don't have time. I don't have time to learn a new game. I just learned that one. That was
I
it.
want to win, though. And no motherfuckers on there be...
I play with Okay, so Cliff plays, and he's competitive as hell. And then you got Vikes, who used to be, what was it, Counter-Strike? Vikes, don't kill me if I say this wrong.
Counter-Strike?
He was a professional, semi-professional player, like, legit.
Yeah.
Like, legit. So I'm like, so they're like, I'm like, the fuck? And then they're like, well, don't do this and do that. I'm like, bitches, I'm on a PlayStation. I'm not on a PC.
I've
so,
stopped
like,
that.
get off my ass.
Yeah.
And I haven't played in like a decade and a half. Like, stop.
That's my thing. If it gives me stress, I try to stay away from it. And shooting games
Oh,
gives me
it's too
stress.
much fun though, because that's the one time I actually like don't curb what I say and I just talk all kinds of crap. It's like, damn, what did I do? And I'm like, you're just you, and you're there.
Yeah, I was there with it. Like your friend, you said, I did semi-professional Warzone. Like I
Yeah.
contract and everything. Like I took that shit, and it just got to a point where I felt like my skill had got to where it just was gonna go. Like no matter how hard I trained and got, my skill was like, buddy, out of all your years, you reached it. I'm like, no, we can keep
That's
going.
how it
And
goes.
then you meet some other people, and they're like, buddy, your skill level is shit. I'm all the way up there, and I'm like, you got it, homie. You got it. I don't got time to be sniped from 300 fucking feet away, perfect aim, and you just move on with your life like I wasn't nothing. Like, at least when people kill me and feel like, oh, man, you was a tough battle. Like, that makes me be like, yeah, I give you a fight. But when I see the kill cam and you're just like, fuck you, I'm out. I'm just like, you
That's how
didn't
it always
care
happens
about
to me.
You just obliterated me and didn't even emote on me. You just ran off like I was
Oh,
nothing.
I hate when they do that. I'm like, why are you trying to teabag me, you asshole?
Yeah.
You're like
I just-
15. Shut up and go away.
But I don't have
Like,
friends to keep it fun. So it's me
Oh.
soloing it. Yeah, it's me soloing it and getting
Gotcha.
frustrated. You know, it's just me, myself, and that 8-year-old kid who I want to cuss out really bad.
you know how many times that Cliff goes live and his things are like destroying these kids in Fortnite? Ninja, I got you.
I need Cliff skills. I'm not gonna lie. I called my son in the room like he was older than me and he was like my big brother. Like I was getting obliterated in this lobby, and I was like, Aiden, come here. Come here. He's like, what? I'm
I've
like,
done that with Bailey.
I'm
I'm
like-
like, here.
and I was like, I never let you cuss, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you have permission to say this. He's like, well, I'm like, say you about to kick their ass. He's like, oh, I'm gonna kick their ass, Dad. He's like, give me the headphone. I'm like, no. I'm on the headphone. I'm gonna talk the shit. You gonna kill him. He's like, all right. And we're like, yeah, take that. I just built on your ass. What you just did? What's that? You countered? Okay, yeah, I just countered your ass with a stare. With a stare. Because I like to play the run and gun. I can't. True story. First game in Fortnite. I landed. People in my ear trying to tell me how to play. I shot dude. Shot him. Bow. He turned around. Motherfucking Hogwarts. That's it. He turned around and said, and he was above me like this. He's like, not what, Anakin? Say something, Anakin. And I'm just like,
We don't play builds. We play no builds.
I was like, all right, homie, you got it. You just built Hogwarts in 2 seconds.
We
And then
play no build. We
called
don't
me
play build.
Anakin.
'Cause-
When they came out with no build, I was happy. I
Yeah,
screamed with
right?
joy. And then I realized those kids still are on some type of something.
Nothing. No, they're on nothing. They do nothing.
They
but-
slide, pick up a gun,
Unfortunately.
jump up 360, turn around, snipe you, and then. And
I don't even think they
and
have
then-
that emote anymore.
See, I told you.
I have one that goes like this.
I refuse to buy emotes, so I still have the fucking it one when he does this. I refuse to spend money on a game that's gonna piss me off. No.
Well, they're not on anything. Their parents are putting them in front. They're allowing them to be in front of the gaming system as a
Yeah.
babysitter and entertainment. And while they go do their thing and their kid does their thing, unfortunately, that's just a fact. That's how it is. People do that now. You see them in restaurants on their freaking devices.
Yeah, my kid hates
Turned
that because I'm not that
on with
parent.
no headphones at a restaurant, watching stupid whatever at the table next to you, and you're just like, "Is that Bluey? Like, what is that? What do I hear in the background?"
Well, at least if it's Bluey, at least they know a good show. I hate Coco Melon.
Oh, I don't know anything about Bluey. I just pulled that one out of my ass. My kid, youngest is 10 now, so thank God I don't have that anymore.
But go watch Bluey. It's not a kid's show. It's also an adult show. I like not in the sense of like adult, but like
Not like a Disney thing, but like
like they also have they have values that they teach parents. Like many moments I've been watching Bluey, I'm like, damn, I could be a better father. Okay, because like
Well, see,
it gives us moments of like slow down, like
I get that.
like cherish your kids, slow down. Like Bandit, the dad's trying to be like, this is how you play chess and blah blah blah, and the mom's like, don't work on their heads, work on their hearts first. And I'm like, you just
I
got me.
get that. I do get that. But
Yeah.
on the flip side, they're going to be an adult. a lot longer than they're going to be a kid. And so I'm all about working the brain. Like,
yeah. He don't.
I mean,
he don't even play the game. He don't. You play the game on weekends, and that's if you did good during school.
right.
That's it.
No, I agree with that. Of course, my daughter tends to, like, I guarantee you when she wakes up, she's going to be on her tablet. That's going to happen because she also knows that I'm in here and I'm doing my thing, and so she's not going to, like, she's going to
Interrupt
try
you.
to be quiet and stuff
Yeah.
like that, And I have to pull her back from that sometimes and,
Mine
try
couldn't
and
handle
give
it.
her something else to do.
I tried. He had a cell phone. He had a tablet, and these kids are just different. He just like, and then she is standing looking at you as you say it. She's like, talking shit, mom.
Was I wrong?
So I'm asking you right now, where's my charger to my tablet?
This is my daughter. This is Bailey.
Nice to meet you, Bailey. Even though she can't hear me,
He said, nice to meet you.
I am Wolf.
He's what?
How old is she again?
Ow. 10.
10.
That was like
And
a
then
dinosaur.
here's mine. This is the kids' crashing party. Hi, baby. Don't come in here running at me like you want a hug, and I reach my arms out, and you run back.
Like, psych.
Yeah, she's like, I want a hug. Nope, not on
She's
your
like,
time, my
"Oh."
time.
Nap time.
You're in the high
Hurry
break.
up.
I know that's what
Today,
you
night,
want.
night.
That's why you coming in here.
Yeah, say she gonna sleep. Say sleep.
Hi. She's so cute.
She, this entire time she was wiping the walls down, wiping her toys down, wiping the dresser down,
Yeah.
cleaning the carpet with it. She thinks it's a clean and wipe.
Yeah, you're not over there. You're right there. They don't have his OBS up.
Alright, good day, kisses. Time to take a nap.
Love you
Let's
too. Take a nap.
go. Key on the way?
Yeah, keep on the way.
Thank God.
Ah, my horchata!
You're a horchata.
That's what you get. Being mean. Got on like ugly. Stub your toe. Thank you. Have my back. She straight turned around. Big toe. Right into the fan.
Oh, man. See, that's the type of really cool dynamic. The dynamic that you have with your wife is really great. And I really love that. I don't want it, but I think that's amazing. I do.
You sound like my homie Sean. He's like, bro, I love you and your wife together. I don't want that shit. But like him, like you have the
No.
cutest kid. Like, cause that's you know what, that's the person I call family. Like he's not blood, but if I had to leave my son around him or my daughter, like I trust him 100%.
Right.
So he's the one that'd be like, man, Parker is so damn cute. I'm like, ain't shit, it make you want one. He's like, no. No. I'm 34 and don't want a kid. I'm like, ever? And he's like, I just don't think I would find the right female to have a kid with. Because at the same time, my son is my first kid in a different relationship, and he's been my friend through all that. So, between the lines being said, he's like, I don't want a kid. Garfield! Sorry, I don't know why I
Felix.
said Garfield.
He's an orange cat.
Yeah, I don't know why I said Garfield. No filter. That's a beautiful cat, though.
He is gorgeous.
I want a cat. I want a cat from actual litter, not one that we save off the highway from being hit by a car.
Yeah, we went to the shelter and picked him out. Like, I saw him on the site, and I was like,
Well,
Um,
her sister saw one get hit on the highway, picked it up. The vets wouldn't take it. The vets were pretty much saying like we'll kill him pretty much, and she's like, I don't want to do that. So I told her, I was like, bring him here. I'll nurse him back and everything. Turned out cats heal very fast, so I just put some shit on his leg that was from animals, and that healed up. He healed up, and it turned into we don't keep him. And then we had a baby, and since he wasn't spayed and like grew up with ours, he kind of was like feral in a sense. When she would
Right.
breastfeed, at one point he like lunged at her and the baby, like nails out and everything, and she had to like cover the baby and like pretty much elbow the cat, and she called me freaking out because I'm getting Chick-fil-A. She's like, "This fucking cat!" And the cat's trying to like go crazy and go after her and the baby and scratch. So I just came home and put a glove on, picked him up, and as I was picking him up, he's trying to scratch the shit out of me. So I'm like, that's why I have gloves on. And I said, I think your time at Hotel Den is over. Here's the back door. There you go. And he looked at me and he was like, and he literally ran off. And now we see him coming around here because the lady across the street is one of those people who wants the whole neighborhood's cats everywhere and feeds the strays. And then he'll come by the back door and see me. Literally, like he knows when I'm gaming like offline gaming. He'll come to the back door, literally sit there every time like this and stare at me. And then he'll be like, and then just walk off every time. He's
Thanks for a good start.
I remember you, but you wouldn't let me out, and I wanted to pretty much kill your family. And sorry I had to do that for you to realize that I didn't want to be in here no more.
I almost murdered you.
Yeah. I almost murdered you. Murder! This is going to be the best podcast. Then I'm like, what kind of podcast is this? The Elsewhere. Duh.
We go there. That's where we go. And by the way, welcome to 2024, the year of the truth, the year of the disses. The fuck is going on this year? I'm not having it. I've had it. I have had it. And I understand that everybody wants to do the diss thing and everybody wants to jump in and participate, but every time that any of y'all are doing, hey, we're doing the disses, I'm like,
that I don't understand. I don't. If two people are supposedly in it, I want music from two of those people. Why is everybody else that has nothing to do with? And I'm just going to say it. Tom McDonald, Upchurch. I love them both. You're not going to tell me, regardless, I love them both. There's no reactor book that said that I have to. First of all, as a reactor, I should be reacting to whatever I want to make these conversations happen, whether it's for good dialogue or bad. What I don't want is either side tearing down anyone. It's this, regardless of the story, the background, and that's what people get me at. They're trying to be like, how you gonna want the beef tracks but don't want the story? Because the story start going too personal. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'll be here for if this track is gonna push this person out of their comfort zone and we're gonna get a better or whatever. I'm here for the elevation. I'm there for that. Right. Now the whole fuck you, Cree Squad. Fuck you, Hanger Brigade. I'm not with that. I'm not. I love Upchurch. I love Tom. Both are in different lanes. Both are different artists in their respectiveness. Both are in different lanes. Two different people. Everything. Regardless of what it is, I will never pick a side if I like both. If I never heard of Tom McDonald before and I had heard of Church Force, of course I would be like, oh, well, I'm Team Upchurch. I don't know who the fuck Tom is. Fortunately for me, I know who the fuck both is. I'm Team both. Now, when it goes past all that other shit where I get on and it's some random fucking person and it's like, Tom McDonald diss. What in the Royal Rumble? Where the fuck did you come from, John Cena? Like, you wasn't in this at all. No one knows who you are. Don't know. And all of a sudden you're like, I got a diss track. I'm not trying to be...
No, I get it.
I guess full offense. Who the fuck are you? I don't know who you are. They don't even know who you are.
People are trying to jump on the beef train, and here's the thing. I mean, honestly, the fansplaining needs to stop. The fansplaining needs to stop
that
because, okay,
it's from both sides. That's what I'm
No,
hating.
it really is. And obviously, I have a personal relationship with one side versus the other, but get this. You guys might not know this, but I have a personal relationship, like a friendship acquaintance with T2 and Kalani. Mm-hmm. So, like, I was going to go, except I went to Vegas. So that's the reason I didn't go to the concert here in Houston. I was going to go to the Upchurch concert. Yeah. Obviously, I have fucked with Tom and Nova for a long time. Obviously, I'm in their camp to help them. I'm not a anti anyone because, oh my God, if I like this artist, everyone else has to suck. I don't do that. Who does that?
Who the fuck does that? It's 2024. All we still do. I like your music. I like your characters, what you've shown me. Because all this, at the end of the day, unless I hang out with you fully, I'm going off what I've been shown.
Exactly.
So I like your music. I like your art. I like your character, from what I've seen. That's it. I
See, these
don't
two
care
right
about
here
anything else.
have shown me time and time again that they are genuine people, that they mean what they say, their intentions are there, and they try to be straightforward and sincere. They interact with their community, and they treat me with respect.
And I get that from them. And see, you know them. You've heard, but I get that energy, and because I get that energy and I respect it, I'm like, they're cool for that. I get shammed.
Well, I know, because I'm not going to lie, these fan bases, multiple fan bases, I'm not talking about just their fan base, just up.
You need to pick a side, Wolf. You can't be team up church and and I start trolling. I'm like, what? One line I was like, whoop, whoop, Hangover Squad. Oh my gosh. The fucking nuke you should have saw go off in my chat. One person in all caps was like, how the fuck dare you unsubscribe? And I was like,
you tell them this is not an airport. You do not need to announce your departure. You
yeah,
can just
I'm like,
fuck off
right,
without
bye.
telling anyone.
Sorry
It's
that I like both. I
love that Hangover Squad.
I like both. Like, hey,
Creek Gang.
Like, damn, what's next? I'm gonna get jumped for some 90s shit and be like, well, actually, back in the day, I like Tupac and Biggie. Oh no! Like, I don't care for the beef songs as long as it doesn't get physical. That's my thing. Nobody needs to lose their life. Gets fit. Like, it ain't that serious. It's from the stories that have been put on me, because I've tried so hard to be respectful and be like, I don't care. Well, right. I know you don't care. I know you don't care, Wolf. But hey, this is what happened.
It's fansplaining. I don't know if I made that word up or not, but I started using it, and now I've officially been like, fansplaining is a thing, just like hermetitis is a thing. I have hermetitis.
I'm gonna start using that.
I'm a hermit. You know,
someone thought I actually died in my city. Like, they saw me at the gas station and just started tearing up. It was like, Jeremy, and I was like, I'm thinking like what? They're like, bro, I thought you were dead, and I'm like,
wow.
And I was like, motherfucker, what? It's like, yeah. And then I got to be a little bit petty, like, well, if you actually supported me, you would see me on Twitch and or YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Ooh. I'm everywhere. Are you sure? I'm stressed every day about my upload schedule. Yes, I'm everywhere. Yes, I am. Oh man, I'm glad you're not dead. I am too. I'm very glad. Guess what? I won't see you anymore after this either. This was a coincidence. I don't like going to get gas, but I have to. And when I do go get gas, I go get gas at 12 in the morning, but nobody is up. I hate herpetitis. I don't want to go out. I don't. I'm safe. I'm here, and I know it's not a way to live. But I have 2 kids I want to be here for. Mm-hmm. And I don't want some stupid shit taking me away from it that had none of my business. Like, well,
people need to understand that content creation is not like, okay, so I'm going to go on a whole different tangent in a second. I'm going to say one thing first. The fansplaining thing, if your song does not in and of itself explain itself and comprehensively make me appreciate it without the cliff notes, without the extra explanations, well, you know, one day he was with his dog, and then he went to go to the bathroom, and he heard the resonating sound of a bird chirping, and it made him think that he should write a love song, but kind of apply it to his dog as well as his wife and his great-grandmother. And so that's where this song came from, and that's what the word, Daisy means.
I've already walked off by now. I've already walked off by now. You're talking to air, because I've already walked off, and I've already walked off. But yeah,
a song should be completely encompassing. Mm-hmm. It should be from start to finish. The tone, the lyrics, the musicality. Yeah. You don't have to. If you have to, I don't need you explaining
something in the background. Let me hear it and let me.
Then they didn't do their job. The artist, in my opinion, did not do their job. I understand that some people like that eclectic feel of some music that is like that. Good for you. Go purchase the booklet. They don't do CDs with the inserts anymore, so we don't have like the map size thing to look at as we used to. You know, when you take the insert and it opens, you can never refold it.
Yeah.
We don't have that anymore, and I'm not going to Google it.
Yeah, it takes away the immersion. It takes away the immersion of me being able to resonate or make up my own thought about the song. Because now you didn't told me, oh, it's really about some birds and a dove, and the dove drowned. And I was like, what the fuck? How did the dove drown? But it like, and then in my head, when I first heard it, I'm like, bro, I thought this was about unicorns and rainbows. Now you told me a bird drowned. I don't, huh? I don't.
People think they put too much importance on their, oh my god, I have to be the person that's going to explain this to you because you don't know and I do.
And then the artist comes through and then they explain it like, you're wrong too, motherfucker. Stop fansplaining, and you hearing it from a reactor, y'all. Love who the fuck y'all want to love. If you like two of the same artist, two artists, and they're beefing, you like two artists. Don't let nobody tell you you can't like the two artists. Like who you want to like. That's all I gotta say. And if someone hates you for it, then that's someone who is seasonal and don't need to be in your circle.
Feel free to say it too. At least anywhere around me, you can say that because I'm not going to be like, oh my god, you can't like these two artists because they're like at odds. Yeah. Oh my god, some people like Kendrick and J. Cole and Drake. Oh no, what shall we ever do?
Oh no,
someone has
good
to
music
win.
is coming out. These motherfuckers are rapping actually now because they've been getting lazy. Now they got somebody that's actually making them rap. Like, it's been a minute since I actually heard Drake actually be Drake and rap, whether he's ghostwriting or not. Pause. I need to say this. I don't know what the fuck Quavo did to piss off Christopher Maurice Brown. But if you piss off a singing motherfucker and make him stop singing and obliterate you rapping, first of all, I didn't even know Quavo came out with a diss track.
I didn't either. I
didn't know. Second of all, I didn't know Quavo and Chris Brown even was like messing with the same chicks in the same circle because like they don't match, each other. So it's like, oh, okay, but whatever he did, he just needs to apologize because I thought it was AI. I woke up yesterday morning and everybody's saying Chris Brown just dissed Quavo hard. I'm like, oh, I heard this track. I heard Freak. He said, I drink 1942, no Quavo, Jose Quavo. I heard all that. They're like, no, it's a new one.
Okay, so here's a weird take on it. I'm going to pull one line out of it, and I don't even know how the line went. I forget. Shit. How can is it appropriate to diss someone about behavior that you did yourself?
Okay. Now, on my reaction, I said it.
I didn't watch your reaction. I'm putting that out there.
I said it.
I'm so over disses.
But look, I said it and I skipped over real quick. So I was like, I ain't touching that. I was like, Chris, but he better get me fucked up in this community. I ain't touching that. I simply left it as, I'm like, even Chris said something about beating women and you react. I'm like, it's a problem if the motherfucker did something years ago.
He's like, he said, I'll do that, and I think that was out of pocket.
But I guess it goes back to his Quavo's. It goes back to Quavo's song. He says something about, paraphrasing here, you call her, she ain't coming home, so don't beat her, or don't beat her up or something. So Chris's thing is like, he acknowledges it. He's like, bro, I fucked up. I did put my hands on Rihanna. I did all that. Like, y'all won't let me escape my past. But then as a fan, I pay attention enough to where I'm like, them two, what most people fail to realize after that whole situation with Chris Brown and Rihanna, they got back together.
Oh, I know.
And then did multiple tracks on her album.
Yeah.
Then was like, we're not compatible. Let's leave. That happened. After they got back together, I was like, I'm throwing all this shit out. Like, the shit don't matter. Like, I mean, he did it. Exactly. I don't agree with it. I would never put my hands on a woman. But I'm like, y'all are spewing the hate and bringing up that old shit still when she's healed and is one of his best friends.
I understand, but the diss track situation.
But personally, if I was Chris Brown and I had did that, and I'm out here spewing, fuck y'all keep reminding me of my past and blah, blah. I'm not going to say a line that's pretty much putting my past right back in the line of fire. He was like, stop talking about beating bitches, because while we're on that subject, You beat bitches in the elevator. We all saw it. What am I supposed to say to that? You beat the fuck out of Chris Brown, Rihanna too.
I'm just that's
You're putting me. You're putting me in an elevator right now. So I literally was like,
that barman. I was trying to elevate the bar.
I'm like, look, the problem. Chris speaks about some beating women, and he spoke with. I'm like, that's a problem. That's a problem, and we're gonna continue to walk over that because what the fuck? That was like the warm up. Then he said, "I'll take off." Pretty much got the most. He don't want to disrespect. R.I.P. And it's funny how when he died, everybody's wishing it was you instead.
Disrespect. By the way, that's what disses are. Is supposed to be disrespect.
I'm gonna be honest. If y'all want to go after a guideline of diss tracks, just like Hit 'Em Up and Who Sachi, that's a diss track. That was disrespectful. I heard that and I was like, bro, I'm offended. And it's not even towards me. I want to fight Chris Brown.
I felt some type of way.
I felt like I was able to pick my phone up and be like, hold on, Chris Brown, let me call this motherfucker Brown. Like, I felt like I had to look at my phone like, I don't know this motherfucker. Because I was like, we got to fight now, Chris. We got to fight. What you mean? Oh, wait, I'm not Quavo. I don't have chains and shit.
See, that would actually...
I don't know what's in the water, though. Like you said, Kat, I don't know what's in the water. It's this season.
I don't know, but I'm drinking Pepsi now.
Fucking Kanye came out of nowhere.
I have a diss track in my back pocket. I just haven't dropped it because that shit's irrelevant now. I got dissed for the second time. Fucking asshole. Bastard. Anyway.
I wanted to troll this morning. I was going to make a community post literally to say, all right, y'all, it's my turn. I'm making a diss track, and it's aimed at, and I also put algo-rhythm. But spell it as rhythm. I was saying he is coming.
That would be a cool name.
I'm going against algorithm. Hey, if somebody's name in the future gets the algorithm, I won't like at least let me get $25. You know, let me at least 25 on the tip. You know, let me get 25 on it. That would be dope. Algorithm, because everybody's just dissing everybody, even the people who aren't rappers. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I wrote a diss track.
It's come out of nowhere. Like tomorrow, I might just come out of a diss track and be like, "I'm dissing Kat, y'all."
Should.
It didn't trick
It'll
y'all.
It'll be my third time's a charm. You might go viral.
I'm like, go to podcast, go to elsewhere. Why you go to elsewhere? Because I said it. Ugh. Like that's why I'm sticking to my day job.
No, mine actually was a banger. I'll send it to you later.
You might need to send that to me. I need to get a little exclusive.
No, I'm serious.
If she don't edit this part out, y'all, I got the exclusive.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you right now. I'm doing it right now.
Right now.
Like right now, I'm going in there.
Oh Lord. Yeah, something's in the water. Cat Williams did what he did, and he said it. He literally said
he's got his finger right here, and he said it. He's like, I have been waiting and gathering information on people for a very long time.
People think I'm stupid and all that, and all I do is sit back and gather information, and that goes back to a fool always has his mouth open and is not aware of his surroundings, while a wise man is quiet and he's aware of his surroundings. So I'll go to new places and people are like, "You're not shy. You're usually the loud one dancing in the crowd. Why are you quiet?" Because I'm in a new area and I'm trying to observe everything first. I need to observe everything before I let my guard down.
There you go.
I need to make sure, like, can I loosen up and have fun, or am I in like shit might pop off? I'm running mode. Oh, I got it. I have certain people.
There you go, guys. See, I sent it. It was in 2 parts because it was too long for one message or whatever.
Oh shit. Sorry, it was the first sentence. Cat!
You sure you want that smoke? I mean... I wrote that the day after.
Hold
like
on.
that night I had half of it done and the next day I finished it.
Oh, I know who this is at. Okay, I remember. Oh.
That's a diss track. That's a diss verse right there.
I love this.
Very few people have that, by the way.
I'm not even a rapper. I'm done. I just read that whole thing. Oh my goodness. That explains why you got two.
That was my favorite
Let me
part.
get this toothpick out my goddamn mouth before I die. If I'm like, I need to read that part again. Hold on. The diss that never was.
I mean, it's there. I just didn't drop it because I don't do vocals, so I was like, I can't.
So, but did you record anything, or it's there, but you never recorded it?
No, it's just there. I was thinking about doing like a lyric video, but then I was in the middle of doing other stuff, and then I had a lot of stuff going on, and I was doing a lot of editing during that time. No, but this just showing you that some of us who are just a mod can get sincerely disrespectful too. Like,
oh man, that was.
You don't want this. Like, I promise you, you don't want this because.
Kiosk.
I should have released it. I should have done a lyric video, but I didn't.
So
everybody's like, "Oh my god, happy 420," and I'm like, "Happy Palindrome Day."
Yeah, you said that shit. I was like, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not one of the people who front and like, yeah, I know what that means. I'm straight like, hey, I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm gonna look it up. I had to look it up. I was like, oh.
Well, see, okay, so here's my whole thing about the whole smoking weed thing, and I'm gonna address it like sincerely because I know a lot of people. It is part of their life. It is something that they do, and some people do it on stream. Some people will turn around to do it. Some people literally make their entire content about that. Now, that kind of content I don't like. I have nothing to do with. I'm like, you know, there are the logos and the content and every piece of terminology is completely weed based. I'm like, that's just not for me. Because
you don't smoke weed, so why would you be on a weed
exactly.
channel?
I don't hate on them. Do you, boo boo? But I just am not going to sit here while you're like, hey, pay for me to take a bong rip. No. No. I'll pay for me to get high. Why would I pay for you to get high?
Okay,
that
that's weird.
Sense.
See, in my head, when I wanted to, when I first wanted to create a weed channel, I wanted it for the like strain of the day. Here's the medicinal properties of it. Here's the pros. Here's the con. I don't want to go live and be like, all right, bro, $10, and I'll roll up a fat ass blunt and smoke it on stream. No, I'm doing that.
They do that.
I'm doing that personally on my own time. I don't need no money for that. I already spent fucking $70. I don't need no more money.
Am I gonna spend $50 for you to get fucked up?
I want like a
mean,
legit
I'd rather
weed
spend
channel,
it on me.
like an educational weed channel. I legit want that, and then maybe it'd come to something where like, hey, 420 Thursdays, come to the Discord and we're gonna smoke together, something like that. I wanted something. I don't want people to look at me and stereotype me. You're black, you got locks, you smoke weed. I don't want that.
I've never thought that though. I get what you're saying.
Maybe that's me.
I completely get it. No. I get the stereotype, but however, I've never thought that. And this is going to be a completely ridiculous thing to say, and I know this is going to be a ridiculous thing to say.
I love it.
I'm going to go there. You ready?
Go there.
I'm going to go there.
My seatbelt
Color
on.
doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. I factually do not give a fuck. I don't care.
You don't care about my color?
I don't give a shit.
I've been
and I'm not going to watch
I've been making this light super bright so I can look like I'm white. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna tell you not to do
I do not go on Netflix, and I do not purposefully click on, Asian persuasion type videos because
I
it
hate that
says so,
shit.
because it's that month.
I hate
Or
that shit.
Black History Month. I'm not going to click on. I'm not going to go on Amazon and go to black-owned stores when
I
I just
hate
want
that
Amazon
shit.
because they deliver and I never have a problem.
I-
Like, it's not about you. It's literally, I'm being selfish. It has nothing to do with you or me or color. That doesn't matter. And the
At the
fact
end of the
that
day, why are you highlighting it now? Don't highlight it now. Like,
And I
if you want to
get-
highlight black businesses, just highlight black businesses because you want to highlight black businesses, not because it's February.
and like, I understand some of the perspective behind it because I've had enough experience with people, and I talk to people obviously quite often to
Right.
understand that there are different perspectives from my own. But the thing is, and then people are like, oh, well, of course you say that because you're white. That's not really true though, because guess what? Guess who is not allowed to say that phrase? Me.
I don't
What
get
you
it.
have on behind you on your wall, I could not have that behind me on my wall. Right above your head. I couldn't have that. If it said mom, I could not do that. I would get canceled so fast. Right?
You know what's funny? That became a topic to somebody. Another reactor was like, how would you feel if I had dope white dad? And he didn't know who I was, obviously. And I was like, I would feel nothing, motherfucker. You're a dope white dad. But then
I think
again,
you're
I
right.
told him I was like, but I get what you're saying for society, and I apologize that on, I guess, society's behalf that they're like that. But
People are
this
people.
was
You don't
my- I'm
apologize
like-
for them.
I'm
I
like,
don't have I don't have the wherewithal to deal with
my
people's.
fucking wife made that for me from scratch.
I think it's awesome.
That's from
I
scratch.
freaking love it.
Yeah. So, like you said, though, but unfortunately, we're in times where you couldn't have behind you dope white mom.
No.
Because the way that stuff has been perpetuated and how the culture has been shifted, people look at you and be like, "Oh, you're trying to steal shit now. You're trying to
But see, here's my
appropriate.
thing.
You're trying
And
to.
this is
I
not-
saw the
this
sign that
is-
said "Dope Black Dad." You're appropriate.
No, I mean, I'm sorry, but nobody has a complete lockdown on a color.
And let's
Period.
be
I'm
honest,
wearing black. Oh
you're a
God,
single-
I can't wear black
you're a
because I'm not a
single
black
mom.
person. That's not a
You
thing.
do all this editing as a single mom and do all. You're a dope white mom. Now,
But see, does it matter though?
does
what
the
I
color
am?
need to matter?
Exactly.
I don't care. Now, this when somebody asks me, I'm like, that's for the culture. That is something for the culture to understand. Even me, coming from a black guy, do I fully understand it? No. I just know in the culture, this is accepted for the culture. She saw it. She's like, I think you would like it. I think it would
No, I
boost
like
you
it.
up when you come in and you will see that. Because in situations in my life, do I have moments where I'm like, I'm failing as a father? Yes, I'm human. So to come into my office where I spend most of my time at, and I have a affirmation that's pretty much saying like, hey, dope black dad. Do I look at it and I'm like, black? No, I honestly don't. The word's there. I'm a dope dad.
No, I get it. I
You're a
really
dope-
do,
you're-
and I
you're a
wasn't
dope
trying
mom.
to be like
No. I get
totally
it.
polarizing,
No.
but that's the whole
I
point.
get it.
Is it shouldn't be polarizing.
I get it. Because if I would have put dope dad, how many people would be like, bro, be proud of who you are. You're black. How does
But,
that,
okay.
not having black in it, means that I'm not proud of myself? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I put dope dad. You're like, oh, you don't like your skin? Huh?
That's kind of
Is that
that's
on
where
the
I'm.
is that on the sign? Did it say I don't like myself? I don't. No, it says made in China. It's like,
Well, see, that's my thing. Is that's a lot of times there are certain conversations that I'm not allowed to breach because how dare I? Because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I have these conversations behind the scenes with people all the time. I deal with a lot of people who are in situations in their regular jobs or in the industry, let's just say in general, who are interacting and intermingling with people and there's no problem, but then they get on YouTube and suddenly people are in their comments like, you're white, shut the fuck up. And it's like, you know what? Your favorite artist didn't say that to me the other day, so... You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. It's just so weird because you
Yeah.
can't breach these conversations, but if people just understood that it matters to you in the comments more than the person that's on screen. It doesn't matter. I've had people tell me that, oh, well, you're going to be successful. I mean, come on, you're a white woman. course you're gonna be successful. I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand. Does that mean that I come from, like, upper middle class? Because I don't. Does that mean that I haven't been through things, which is not true? Like, does that mean...
They just think automatically you're white, you have a pass.
Pass to what?
And if that was the case, the stereotype of what some people would say white trash would not exist if just because your skin was white, everyone would be rich.
Well, let me tell you what the white pass does. The white pass basically shits on anything I do because apparently I'm not intelligent, thoughtful, and intentional with my behavior. Everything I do is because I'm, any success I have is attributed to something else. It's not me as a person. It's not my personality. It's not my thought process.
So you're not working hard and doing any of this
right.
and putting yourself into this?
It isn't my life experience. It isn't the things that I've been through. Even though I really look like I have a blazer on right now, that's kind of like perfect for this conversation. I look a little professional. Let's go. Fix that real quick.
Therapist cat.
No, but seriously, it demeans everything that I do. Because people say, well, you're a woman. Of course, people are going to like your content. Women can get anything. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
I don't know who fooled you into thinking that if you would do anything if a woman gave you attention. That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
So Simpson.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, everything I do is basically worthless because I have a pass, which is why it irritates me to hear that. That's not a thing for anyone except for maybe, upper and high class and stuff, like in that. But that's a whole different, like, realm. That has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with you. Like, it has nothing to do with pretty much any of us. It's like the upper, like, 4%, and I'm, like, in the bottom, like, 7%. Like, I'm down there with everybody else. Like, we're all in the muck together, okay? And I'm just saying, like, it shits on everything that I do, and it diminishes everything that I put together, and it makes it like I have a pass. Like, I didn't work my ass off.
Right.
I didn't change everything
Like something
about my
was
life
handed
and
down
start
to
from
you,
scratch.
and you just
it's
took control
handed
over
to
it.
me.
Yeah.
So therefore, I don't struggle. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't just overdraw my account and someone saved my ass by paying me for work that I did. Like, that didn't just happen 2 days ago, because it did.
Shit happens.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, how dare people? And that's why I get mad about it. It's not, I don't get that mad. It's like, it really doesn't matter, because if you know, you know, and if you don't, I don't really fucking care.
I get a mixture of the comments. You're not going to make it big because you're black. And then I get I don't understand how you haven't made it big yet. You're funny as shit, or I like your content. I get it all. I don't.
Well, you do know what the meta was. I know at least 2 years ago. I haven't really paid attention as much lately about this. But about 2 years ago, the big thing on YouTube was to be a black man who reacted to conservative-esque content. So
That was a meta at one point?
Yeah. That's why some of them blew up pretty freaking big for no reason. And you know who I'm talking about, people. If you know, you know. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know you don't know, but they know.
I'm Patrick Star. I gotta put new hinges on my rock to open it up sometimes. So I don't know.
No, but seriously.
I didn't know that was a meta.
Like,
That's crazy. I didn't know we had a meta.
That's my new little buzzword. Do you like that word?
Yeah, because I know what it
fun.
means. We use it in gamer terms too, like a meta class, like a super powered class. So we say
meta is
I didn't know we had a meta.
The state of the experience.
And I'm upset that I missed the meta, low key.
No, but seriously, okay, so for example,
Fuck.
You get black men or black women,
Mm-hmm.
or brown, however, don't anything cancels me. I don't give a shit. Okay.
Now, you need to tell me this conservative-ish. What is that? I
Okay,
really don't know
I'm about to tell you.
Yeah, I really don't.
So, Tom,
Okay.
Upchurch, Burden, right? Especially someone like Tom, especially somebody like Burden, especially, I think Ritz is doing it now.
Oh, so when I came on the reactor scene and the first big independent artist I found was Tom.
Because
Well,
guess
shit,
what?
I didn't miss the meta. I just didn't even fucking know.
Because
Now, let me stop for anything. I found Tom genuinely, and I genuinely started reacting to Tom. I don't know.
Well, I
anything
know
else.
that, and most people did, but you can tell which ones they are. They're the 18,000 with like 2,000 subscribers who are like on their reaction screens. They're like,
They be voguing.
they're them,
Yeah,
and they literally. And this is gonna be mean, okay? That's who I am, so whatever.
Do you see
It's
the video?
ones who
Nothing
are-
like that happened. Like, why did the face turn like that? I didn't see nothing in the video that made me be like,
That's gonna be the thumbnail. That's gonna be.
look. I kid you not. You gonna know this. The next upload I do, I'm gonna make that face as a thumbnail, and when you see it, it's only gonna be an inside joke. You gonna look at it, you gonna be like, no, he didn't. That face.
I won't. I make my own graphics. You think
Yeah,
I
exactly.
won't?
You think I won't do that? I'll make my own shit too. I'm gonna do that.
No, but you can see who they are because they're basically like the ones who. And this isn't anything against people that are coming up and trying this. They are starting in the same way all of us did, but they're like propping their phone and they're like oh my god, everything that they do is super conservative and super. Because people are peoply, right? And especially in like 2 to 4 years ago, right? Wonder what was going on 2 to 4 years ago. And everyone's like, a black person who is agreeing with conservative concepts, Republican concepts. What? Are you kidding me? I agree with that. And so they want to go watch that person react in a way that, because at the time there was riots, at the time there was protests, at the time there was everything like, oh, you have to do this and you have to support this. There were people in my neighborhood that were posting on like Snapchat and Instagram, walking around. If we see white families, we're coming after them. At that time, that was going on. I was in my garage streaming, and they were outside doing that. I was actually I was watching the live riots and stuff on
If we see white
Facebook
families, we're going after them.
in my neighborhood where I live, not here, but the one I lived
It was
in
black people saying
Sugarland.
that, or just fellow like.
Yes. In middle schoolers, and they were taking videos of them looking around the neighborhood, and we would see them walk by. My daughter at the time, they were like middle school, high school. My daughter was in high school at the time. So yeah, I mean, I get that, I understand, but on the flip side, I was on the flip side of that, being threatened and having people walking down my street with
why I stay
baseball
my
bats
ass in the house.
and stupidity.
Well, I stay my
Stupidity's a
black
problem.
ass in the house.
So my point is that at that time,
That's crazy.
seeing someone on screen that's reacting to, let's just fake woke, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're a black person that's on screen going, this is nothing but truth. This makes sense. Is everyone's going, there are and this is so nasty to say. There are intelligent people out there.
That's how people think.
Not every person is out there breaking things and burning down businesses and protesting and knocking down landmarks and throwing tantrums.
Say it for what it is. There's a black guy on screen that's not out there contributing to the rioting and shit, and he's on the screen agreeing that we shouldn't be rioting, and really like you trying to say, it's not really a meta. It's just people having common sense, like.
Right, but at the time that was huge because, of course, we were just coming
I'm
off.
sorry
of
you had to
all
go
of
through that. To be honest, like, 'cause that fucking sucks. I still hate that shit.
I've been through worse. That ain't nothing.
I still hate when people act like that. Like,
No, I agree.
That's just me.
I was worried for my kids. That's because she went to high school and stuff, but at least it was in the middle of the Kofifi and stuff, so I didn't have to worry about it because we were all home. But
Kofifi. What the fuck is it? I'm so used to that. Like, yeah, back in the Kofifi days.
well, because you weren't allowed to say it. Oh, you would get your show would get turned off, and you get blocked and all that.
Excuse me.
Anyway, I thought it was cute saying it, just like when people say LGBTQ
What the fuck is what?
instead of LGBTQ, they have LGBTQ.
All right,
And that's
that
coming
sounds,
from the
that
people
sounds
that
sophisticated as fuck.
I know. It came from actually Luxera, I've been watching her content, And she's a trans woman who is just amazing and hilarious and calls everyone, all right, girls, here we go. Let's do this.
That
I'm
sounds like
yes.
some French shit.
She said it, and I was like, that is fucking awesome. I told one of my friends yesterday, I was like, this is so cute. And so I just got to use it. I'm really proud. But no, it was just coming off of that behavior in the world, and then having people that were represented everywhere you look on every news channel and every paper saying, you guys are horrible because if you're not black, you don't count, you don't matter. Because, that's how it came off to some people.
Yeah.
It's how it can come off when people are being nasty, no matter what side you're on.
Exactly.
And then to come off of that and to have, black people saying, hey, these can quote what we would consider conservative type songs, like conservative values, conservative common sense. This is what we like to call it. I'm
Right.
more central than conservative, but okay.
I don't know what the hell I am, to be honest.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Nor do I care.
especially now, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going there. I don't usually talk about it, so I'm like, I just don't
love
care
doing reactions,
anymore.
and I say that out loud. Like I say that, like I don't know what I am. I don't even know if I'm Republican, Democratic, free think. I don't know. I have
I'm
what I
definitely-
believe in, and then I'll put the reaction out there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're definitely this side." I'm like, "Did you not just hear
I'm on
me?"
the conservative side, but it's shifted. The whole, like, here's the middle, and if you're here, you're here, and then here's your extreme sides, right? It's actually shifted. And it does that every, like, couple decades and stuff. The entirety of that, where that line in the middle shifts. So we're now, anyway, that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But
So somebody
but
just called me
see-
independent. They said you're not any side. You're independent. And I didn't know.
I'm
what
definitely on the conservative side, but I'm
Independent.
absolutely in the central, and I'm definitely not at any extreme. In fact, I think that those people need to just shut the fuck up. But anyway, I digress. I'm just saying.
That's you. I don't touch nothing I don't know about.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's how I feel.
I'm independent. That's all I know.
Anybody that's
I'm in the cut chilling.
extreme, and the extreme people are the people who are like, you must hear what I say and agree with me, or else I'm going to keep talking at you until you shut up and agree with me. And you better agree with me, because otherwise I'm going to put it in your face. I'm going to yell at you. I'm going to treat you like shit in public. I'm going to do all these things.
Okay, I know a
are
couple
the
of those people.
extremes.
Okay, I know a couple
And
of those
I'm
people.
not,
Yeah,
I'm not
I know a
that.
couple of those.
But anyway, that's what I was talking about, how a lot of people were coming up that way. Because people were like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect this, because all you saw on TV was anti this and pro that. And then you go online and you see someone saying, well, actually, this makes sense, and this is common sense. And everybody's like, oh my God, see, we're not crazy.
Oh, well, then,
To a
honestly,
point.
I'm glad I was a part of that. Like, and I mean, I got called Uncle Tom and stuff for it, for not agreeing with a lot that I just decided not to be a follower about. Like, my mom raised me, you're always a leader, you're not a follower. So
Well, that's the entire point right there, is that there is an assumption that if you fit into these check boxes of what you look like and where you come from, that you have to agree or disagree with certain things, and that's not a thing anymore.
I've never fit in anywhere, and I felt weird and out of place, so I still to this day don't care to fit. Like you're saying, like, if you fit, so that part I will never fit, because I don't
Well,
care.
I'm saying more like
to
I have
fit, you know?
I have brown hair.
Yeah.
And I have white skin, and that kind of thing. Like,
You're gonna be
and
stereotyped
therefore
regardless.
I should think a certain way, and I should say a certain thing, and I should not speak on certain
Correct.
subjects, because how dare I?
Same.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same.
Exactly. And that's
Same.
why they called you that, because you checked some of those boxes, but yet your narrative didn't fit,
Yeah.
the status quo. How dare you? And that's
How dare
that's
you
the
be
meta I'm
black
talking
and
about.
not be for Black Lives Matter, Wolf? You're Uncle Tom. And I'm just like, because it's y'all are being sheeple. You're being sheeple, though, for real, because you're just letting the basis of the word. You're just hearing to say Black Lives Matter, and then you're just instantly, as a black person, you're like, it does. We've been done so wrong. And don't understand that not even a black person runs that organization, and nothing towards that organization is going towards making the Black Lives Matter. You're mad at me because I'm calling the fake shit out, and it's just a business propaganda business to ensure that and since this is your podcast, I feel comfortable. I'm gonna say it how I want to say it, to make sure our black asses seem like we're causing the problem, when really there was a lot of us that was not causing the problem, and they were sending other people not of color to infiltrate these riots and cause more problems on behalf of black people. And I got called Uncle Tom because I saw that shit, talked about it, called it out, and said, I don't agree with that. Now, as a human being, do I agree that Black Lives Matter? Sure. But as a human being, does everyone fucking matter? Yes, because the way I was made, I'm not going to go outside and be rude to someone I don't know. I'm not going to go outside and be like, hey, I don't know you, but you have less melanin than me. Fuck you. I don't care. Obviously, because my kid's biracial. I got to deal with that shit. I can't go to the grocery store with my family. Oh my gosh, the black old ladies, the white old ladies, the fucking kids, they're like, I'm confused. I can do that? Like, it's crazy. So for me to sit there and not indulge in what I like to call the bullfuckery, I get called Uncle Tom because I decided to be a free thinker and have common sense. And if you're going to be on YouTube, you got to have a thick skin. You got to.
You do.
Because I see those every day. Oh, man, this dude don't get shit. He just another ignorant black guy. And I just laugh. And I just laugh because I'm like, if you stepped a day in my shoes, you probably wouldn't be able to handle it. And not saying that I have this rough, suffering life. Dude, you wouldn't know how to multitask streaming, looking at this screen, looking at this screen, looking at this phone because somebody probably sent you a PayPal and put the video in there, and you wouldn't be able to do any of that. But then I'm an asshole because I say that in the same realm. I'm like, so I give respect to my 9-to-5ers. Because at the same time, I used to be that. Like I told you earlier. I
still am.
I lucked around, and this became a blessing. This could end any moment, and I would have to go look for a 9-to-5. I respect that. I respect having to get up and grind and do something for someone else when you don't want to. You want to do something for yourself. I can respect that. Not many of us get out.
I have a full-time job.
And do I want you to get out of that shit? Yes. But
I want to make
life
what
doesn't
I'm
do
doing
that.
behind the scenes into
Exactly.
my full-time job.
And then I'm the type of friend that wants to push you for that. I want to push you for that because the amount of time you would have with your kids, yourself, I want to push everyone to that. I don't look at my position or you interviewing me and being like, I'm a content creator. Look at me. I get to fly and do all this shit. That is a blessing that I do not take for granted. Because I once, 4 years ago, was in your thought process. I want to take all this I got around me and be in this position.
But see, here's the thing.
And you're going to do it. You're going to do it, though. You're going to do it.
I know I am. I'm very confident. I've gotten myself in a pretty good position where I'm learning every day, and it's magical. However,
Delayed
I
does
am
not
taking...
mean denied. Keep pushing.
However, I work full-time, and I work full-time almost 24/7 on every other minute that I have available on the content. So I'm doing that in order to get to the point where I can...
I don't have a flag for you, so...
so I can replace my full-time job with this as a full-time job. However, I'm not saying me on screen making content. I'm talking about content creation behind the scenes. That is where I absolutely love doing that.
Like
I love
management,
helping people
in a sense? Like
no, I'm talking like
producer?
But that's not what I mean. I mean like the editing and the, participation and kind of producing and helping out in that type of way. So, but my point is that a while back, people were like, oh my God, you can get monetized. Just do like a couple reactions. And I'm like, I'm not doing reactions. I'm not going to do it. It's not for me. I don't want to not listen to music because I'm waiting for someone to request it. I also have no interest in listening to something the first time on camera. That's not for me. I also do not want to sign up for what y'all go through, which is react to the new Upchurch album, react to the new Ren, react to this, react to that, react to this, react. Do it. Hello. I
Yeah.
told you to do it. Why aren't you doing it? You're slacking. What's your problem? Why do you hate up church? Because you didn't react in the first 3.5 minutes? How dare you? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm too much of a raging bitch to deal with all of
She is
that.
telling the story of our lives. And when I say our, I mean each reactor.
Yes.
If y'all see this is the story of our life. I'm still haven't reacted to the Jordan Lucas album. And I'm
How
trying.
dare you?
How dare you?
I'm trying to.
Oh my God, you
So
are
much
a
fucking
failure.
music is coming out.
And you don't like Joyner Lucas. You are not a fan. I mean, a fam of Joyner Lucas. Do you think Joyner Lucas calls you his fam? No, he doesn't.
You don't know who you are because you didn't do the reaction.
I don't even know why I'm still subscribed to you. Like, you're not doing what I wanted you to do. Get on it. Why aren't you
Joyner,
doing it?
So many other things I got to do. So many other albums. And,
But
and
you
mind
said
you,
you would do it at some point. How dare you not?
yeah. Yeah.
I
like,
know. I've
yeah.
been behind the scenes and like this.
Like, this is fun, guys, but I have two kids and a wife. Like, I have shit to do.
Yes.
Like, I have shit to do. I'm not late on Jordan Lucas because I'm just looking at y'all like, every time you ask, I'm going to wait.
I know
No.
people who do that, and guess what? I'm that bitch. I would.
That's...
I
I
would.
want to get to it. Why do I want to get to it?
Like, don't
My
play
wife
with
is in
me.
the car and wants to play the new album, and this is true story. She's playing, and I know it's new because I haven't heard it. Like, we like Joyner, so I know in my head. I'm in the car. I'm like, what's this? This new. This new album, and she instantly knew. She was like, did you still not react to it? No. She's like, oh, and turns it off. She's like, yes, it was a new Joyner album. I'm like, yeah, no. But then it's like you said, it's the pressure of it has. I don't feel like it has to be. It's been 2 years, but I'm one of those people who I have a strong fuck it in my system. I have that chemical fuck it. It just pops up. So I don't let stuff pressure me in a sense. I know I'm late on Joyner. I'm going to get to it when I can. I know that most of my community would prefer it be the first time reaction.
Right. I get
Me
that.
personally, as the one who's doing it, I understand that. Because then I'm like, this is probably going to be an album I'm going to put on rotation to chill on. And if I hear it before I do it for y'all, I'm probably not going to be in that headspace and mood to listen to it a whole nother hour all over again. So
Right.
let's do this for the first time right here, right now, so I can get it all out the way. And then as a normal human being, I'm going to pick the 4 or 5 songs I liked out of the album, put it on my playlist, and probably not hear the other parts of the song of the album anymore. Because I'm a human. That's what we do. Unless you really like that artist, no one just really has the full album, just like playlist.
It just, it makes, I do not, some of my best friends are content creators. I mean, everybody knows this. Like, it just is what it is. And, you know, I've been shit talked publicly over how I'm a, what do they call me? A virus, and how I, like, get in with people's, like, basically, like, I would get in with your channel or you as a person, and I would just, like, destroy your channel from in between. I am nothing but trouble and problems. And I'm like, yeah, go fuck yourself. But anyway.
You do
they
that?
know who they are. They know who they are. Well, apparently, I
didn't know
guess.
you said you're trying to sabotage me. You're doing
I
a
absolutely
pretty
am.
bad
I'm going to
job.
chop this up so you say, I hate everyone, and you all can suck my dick. Ha, 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 ha. And then you're going to go, and then I'm going to cut it right there.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, with the 2 houses.
I'm going to sabotage you. I'm going to take all of your subscribers. I'm going to ruin everything that you built. Okay, whatever. No, but seriously, people have
for real.
publicly shit-talked me like that. And that's okay, because I don't care. But my best friends are content creators for the most part. And things hit different when you're a content creator than consuming content hits totally differently. You have to see it in a different way. And I've had people that have said to me, if you just do reactions, you'll get monetized. Obviously, it matters so much to me to get monetized that I've done. Only time I did reactions was, hey, I needed to make money last year for Vegas. So I'm going to do reactions. In other words, play your song on the live stream and like try to pause it once in a while. So you'll give me money. And I was totally sincere about that. I'm like, I need money for Vegas. So we're going to do this thing. And you guys know that I'm not doing this anymore. And I don't. And
Hey.
people are like, well, why don't you? You're not
Can't be mad
monetized.
about. You can't be mad about that shit. Like, I can't be mad about that shit. I will say I'm gonna give you $10 right now on the live. Hear that? Like, shit, that's some real shit. So I like being genuine and authenticness. So that's why I am genuine and authentic when I do what I do.
Yes,
So,
I agree.
Like,
You are definitely genuine and authentic.
You
And
fucking
I love
tell
that
me
about
that I'm
you.
going to give you $10 off rip, motherfucker. You just need help for Vegas, and you just doing this for this one time, for the one time. What?
Yeah,
There you go.
I did too. I called
you
it the
go.
Red
You
Ratchet
were honest.
reaction stream.
I know some people were like, "How dare you try to just take our money?" Hey, I'm being real.
Well, people get mad at me for not doing reactions. They're like, well, you know how.
You can't make
Dude,
everybody happy.
How is... No, I don't give a shit what they say.
No, I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
care.
like in general, like you cannot make.
No. And I don't, that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to just, they're like, if you just throw like 2 reactions on your channel, you'll hit those extra 300 or 200 and something subscribers you need to get it to 1,000 and you'll get monetized. And that's all you need. But that's not, I'm not going to do that because that's shitty. I don't want reactions on my channel. I don't want just 2 reactions ever on my channel and I just leave
Right.
those 2 videos up. And then I don't want, my Instagram has a lot of followers because I reposted something. I'd never done that before. And it went like to 200,000 views. And I have over
Damn.
5,000 Instagram followers for some fucking reason because of a reel. And I took it down because I'm like, that's not my content. I feel like an asshole for like using someone's content.
I just reposted something that I was vibing
It
with.
was
and
so funny. And then people
and
started,
y'all-
the reason I
yeah.
took it down is people were like, oh, your daughter. Because it was Kevin Lawson. And his daughter.
Oh,
doing
they thought it was your daughter.
they're like, you're raising your daughter right. I'm like, well, I mean, I am, but that's
I am,
not,
but he's
that's not what this
raising
is.
his daughter.
He was
right?
tagged. He was in the comments. He was in the captions. I put him everywhere so that people would know, but I just felt like it was disingenuous, so I removed that reel because I'm like, I don't. And it had, I mean, it was like, I think at the time like 750,000 views on Instagram.
But that's
which is-
proof right there that people see what they want to see. Everything
that's
was
what I'm
right.
saying, but to
Everything
me-
was right there, and they're like,
I could have left it up and consistently got followers on and on and on, but I have all of these inactive followers that don't fuck with my content because they didn't sign up for me. And to me, that's not what I want. I would rather 10 followers that show up every single time
For
and
your
fuck with what I
content,
do
yeah.
and me as a person and care who I'm talking to and to get to know you.
yeah.
I would rather do that every time than have 10,000 followers that only 10 show up anyway. So what
Yeah.
good does the
'Cause
numbers
you get
do
3,000
me?
followers for people who are expecting that same content. You're like, I'm not posting that content. So now I'm about to
You
be at
just
a stalemate because I'm not going to be posting that content regularly. So now y'all are here. I feel like falsely you're here because you followed me on a false pretense when really it was
Thank
just a
you.
mood I had. And I was like, I fuck with this. And y'all was like,
And I don't.
you did a good job. I did nothing. I just said, doot doot. Just a few
See,
buttons.
that's my thing. Wait till I start doing my static it's not static, but like my standalone videos that aren't interviews. Wait till I do that. That'll be
Oh,
interesting.
you bring some. Oh, I can't wait for those too.
Yeah, I'm
Look at
actually,
those.
and I've talked about it for a long time. I have a couple lined up that I plan on doing. I was actually going to record one yesterday, but then I didn't because my kid was on the PC. But I'm going to talk about when you're not quite ready, domestic violence type stuff, like with my experiences and, you know, narcissism and gaslighting, and that it's okay to not be ready yet. That just because you're not ready to leave doesn't mean you don't deserve help and you don't deserve to be heard.
Ooh, I like that.
Sometimes people are reaching out to make sure that it's not them, that they're not crazy. They are being treated some type of way, and by people being like, well, if you don't leave, then obviously you like it, they actually can really harm people.
Right.
Anyway, been there. That's some of the content, and I've had amazing responses from the content I've posted about that in the past. I have one that's going to be in my relationship with food, which is interesting
I
because
love food.
food means nothing to me. I don't care.
Give
I
me
just
some
don't
pasta.
bother.
Give me everything. That's what I'm saying. I'm a foodie. Give me whatever.
But see,
I'll
that's
eat
what
it.
I'm saying. The content is going to be more about my relationship with food because I'm so tired. It's not because I'm tired of hearing it. It's because it's a different take on it. Because people are one way, I don't want to eat, or oh, I love to eat, and then there's not very many in the middle who are just like, I really don't give a shit, and it doesn't affect me on a day-to-day basis. which is how I am.
There's
But
not that many
people like
people
to
like that,
judge
you're right.
me for my weight, and they're like, "Well, that's why you lost because you stopped eating so much."
First of all,
That's actually
bitch,
not
stop
true. I
judging
eat
people
more now.
by how they look. First of all, let's stop doing that.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that's the type of content, stuff that is a little bit off track and a little bit darker, that I'll talk about from my experience. That's what's going to drop. So,
I think you
see
should
how
do that
goes.
actually, because
I plan on it.
like you said,
Now that
you really have the people who are like, I'm a foodie, and then you have the people who are like, I'm not a foodie. You really don't have no one in the middle who's just like, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Like, you don't have any people like that, so that'd be interesting, because like, you already got me hooked. I'm already like, what do you mean? And as a foodie, I would like to watch that. So I would be like, I know me. I get excited at food. Like, next month we're going to Florida. I'm already salivating at the different foods they have where we're going. Like, I can't wait, because here in Ohio, it's the same shit, different day. There, I can get something different. So I'm like, oh, I want to see someone who's like, yeah, okay, I'm just where the cheese at?
In Vegas,
where the
they
chicken
had
tenders?
these tater tots, loaded tater tots with green onions and bacon and like
Yeah, I saw
sour
that. I
cream
thought
and
I was gonna
cheese.
tell you. I think we went to the same place before. 'Cause when I went there
The
last
tilted
year,
kilts.
yep, I had the
Yeah.
same. I have this. I
They
have a
were
picture in my
amazing.
phone of the same tater bowl. I did literally.
They were really, really good, and that's all I wanted when I was there. I didn't care about anything else. I'm like, I'll just eat that because I know that I like it, right?
Right.
However, if they're like, "Oh, we're not going to go back there," okay, I don't care. Oh, they don't
Okay.
serve that anymore. Okay,
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
I literally
Yeah,
don't
okay.
care.
I'm
It
like that in
does
some
not
instances. Yeah, there's just some people who are like, they stopped selling what?
And it's not just that, it's like the flavors even. People are like, oh, I just, I've never met a potato I didn't like. Okay. I literally, like, I can't even force an opinion.
So you're
I just don't.
you're not a McRib person, the one who goes crazy every time they take the McRib off the menu.
I mean, I can make my own McRibs with those, like, you stick them in the
The little
microwave for
riblet
like
things,
15.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get some hoagie bread, put some fucking
And a
pickles
piece
on
of
it.
cheese and, like,
Call it a day. I might have spent
Yeah.
more to get the ingredients, but instead of $4
but I can make
for
it
one,
75 times. So
instead of $4 for one, I have 6 of them that I have
Yeah.
right here. I have today's dinner.
I have a
tomorrow's
double-decker.
lunch. How about that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, literally,
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I don't eat out. My poor kid.
You
we
got
don't eat
a
out
fan
ever.
in me. I'm gonna watch that.
I'm just saying, like, there's so much that people can do, and I think that sometimes that the community forgets that there is more to life than reactions. That there's more to your life and you as a person. You're dealing with so many things. You're dealing with people in your comments. You're dealing with your family. I'm not saying dealing like in a
Or I
negative,
gotta deal
like,
with
this is a
people
problem.
worried about me smoking and then worried about my daughter. I'm like, I don't have to explain 6 or 7. I don't have to explain anything to you, but since you want to know, I have so much like air ventilators and shit. Like, I got that. I'm in a separate room. She's far separate from me. I never smoke. If y'all want to know all that, I don't have to tell you none of my business. But at the
They
end of the
don't like
day,
it.
are you sitting there yelling out the window to the mother whose windows are up, one's cracked, and she has a cigarette and a toddler sitting in the back seat? I ain't trying to throw
See-
shots. I know you smoke cigs, but I'm just saying where I am, that's what I see.
I was like, I just feel called out right now.
But I see
My window's all the way down though, because I'm that person with the wind blowing in my car.
exactly
person.
that. I don't know, but when you have everything up, and you would slither of a window just so you can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, but you want to come after me and my ventilation and fan and my business? You shouldn't do that. First of all, I'm reacting in the comfort of my house in a room that I call my den. I'm going to do what I enjoy doing.
Exactly.
Now,
But here,
well, you just doing it like if you wasn't doing reaction, what would you be doing? Smoking weed on the couch playing 2K? First of all, no, not 2K. Second of all,
Not that
I have ADHD, and at 33, just found out. So it's like, okay, now I understand why I have all those voices in my head, blah, 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 and everything. I can't put myself in a queue. But with this, medicinally wise, I call myself a sim. As soon as I'm medicated, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I call it my Sims queue, because then if I'm not, I'm like, what? Am I breathing? What do I do today? Like, and that's why I like to do it on live or reaction, because I want to explain to people, like, yes, I enjoy it. I enjoy being medicated, but I got many personal reasons of why I do it. I, for one, do hate the people. I won't say hate. Hate's a very strong word. I do dislike the people who put a bad stigmatism on it, and it's like, what you do for a living, bro? Shit. My girl go to work, make all the money. I'm on the couch. I play 2K. I waste her money on bets that I don't understand, and I smoke hella weed, drink Hennessy, and when she ready to get broken off, I break her off. And maybe her best friend, too. Then they look at me like, what do you do? I'm like, shh. First of all, if y'all want to get into it, because that's why I want to branch into bringing more, I don't want to say potheads, but more cannabis connoisseurs, because nothing but sativas. Why? Sativas keep me up. Sativas are keeping you up and alert. I have 2 kids. I can't be on the indica and Dad, I'm hungry.
You do know that I know people that have major like brands, cannabis brands. I'll send some of that to you later, but like
Yeah,
big names that have to do with
branch
that,
into
and would
that.
love to have those conversations with you.
I
I
branch
can
into
hook
that.
you up.
Please do, because I'm tired of that stigmatism of one,
Yeah, and
my
they're
skin color,
absolutely
who
like,
I am. Like, no. I have severe anxiety as well, too. I have severe anxiety,
you
and
play it off well.
severe anxiety. But if you look at my lives, you'll see my anxiety and my ADHD come through, because I have to explain to my chat, I'm not paying attention to your video and reacting, because then they catch me doing this. I have 2 screens. I also have your video on this screen.
I have 4, so
Guys,
I understand.
So I have the video on this screen and the same video on this screen, and because I know I get the fidgets, and I have to.
I'm not fidgety at all. I'm not moving my hands and
But it's
messing
not.
with my
I'm not
hair
doing it
and
really
doing all of
quick.
that.
You
Not
just
at
know,
all.
but it look like I'm just not interested. And they're like, "Oh, you didn't like it?" I'm like, "Oh, I liked it." I'm like, "No, I loved it. I'm paying attention." They're like, "Oh, you're looking away from your screen." I'm like, "Bro, your video's right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here." I'm like Bruce Wayne right now, watching your video, and watching my kid on the baby monitor, and making sure I can hear my wife just in case something happens. So like, it literally calms everything down for me. And I don't just buy and just, I have to know the name. I have to look it up.
Right.
Like, oh, you're offering me something that's going to put me on my ass and I can't operate as a human being. No, I'm
That's
not
a
looking
mature
for
way
that.
to approach it, to
I'm
be
not-
honest.
I need
'cause
to be
most people
up.
are like, yeah, it'll fuck me up. Let's go, bro.
No,
I'm
I like
you're
the
like
I like the
58
elevated
years
ones.
old. Stop.
Yeah, I like the elevated
Stop.
ones, the ones that make me creative. Like sativas make me creative. Like legit, it's I kid you not. I'll be like, oh, all right, time for a reaction. I got ideas out the ass. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pause right here. I'm gonna do. It gets my juices flowing. It gets me going. No Diddy.
It's like that was a huge pause. You
Huge
can't
pause.
see it on the screen in front of you, but when I put this out, they'll be able to see it because I have the widescreen version.
Ooh.
You can't see it, but right now I'm touching like this monitor that I'm reaching for. This is
Yeah.
the 4th one. I have one here, I have one here, and I have one here. These 2 I use generally, the ones right in front of me, these 2 right here, I use for like my streaming and stuff. These are my work ones, but I also hook these up when I need to,
Yep.
to have the 4 screens. So that's why I'm like, I'm over here, I'm looking over here, I'm looking here.
Yeah.
When I'm live, I do different, but I don't do that anymore. It's kind of nice. By
Yeah.
the way, I just want to put this out in the universe.
Uh-oh.
Full disclaimer to all of you out there.
Uh-oh.
If you're going to be that person that is going to demand somebody explain something that is either common sense or their own personal damn business, I would sincerely suggest that you consider fucking right off. Because if you're that person that's going to do that in a chat and stop the flow of everything to like demand answers of someone because you're smoking, how dare you? Oh, why don't you look away?
You just
We
held
don't
your
want
baby
you
on the
anyway.
screen. Why?
You're
Oh my
going to be
God.
a pain in my ass the whole time. You're going to do it again. You did it once. You're going to do it again.
I feel
so you
bad
know what?
for your child.
Please fuck off right now. Like, bye.
Yeah, fuck off. That should be
Anyway,
irritating
that's
me.
full disclaimer.
I feel bad for
I
your
said it.
child. What you mean you feel bad for my child? The father's not going to be around because he's a smoker. Mind your fucking business.
That's a little rude.
What? First of all, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die because okay. You need ventilators. You need multi-storied house. You need all this. You need that. You need. How dare you? First of all, I have severe allergies. I have to have 4 ventilators in my room because this is a stale room because I can't have the air to heat on because it messes up my PC. But you wouldn't know that because you don't even have a PC. Anyway,
They don't deserve to know that.
yeah,
It's nobody's
I stopped
business.
explaining it. If somebody, if you're brave enough to ask me in a live chat, I just saw your daughter in your room, you were holding her, and now 5 minutes later you're smoking a blunt. What's the give?
You could have gone and you banged your wife a couple minutes ago, and then you came back and you went live. Does that mean that, like, people are going to judge you for that?
Like, did you ask me about
It's
that?
none of their fucking business.
Did you ask me about my shirt's inside out? get back on this. Okay, guys. Where were we?
Go, girl, damn.
What don't
Get
we
it.
see underneath that mic? Nothing. Yeah, it's that type of podcast, y'all. See, you get to know what. I'm a little different.
Well, it
Not
is
different,
because you know
different,
what?
but I gotta be a
It's
little-
a little
little,
freeing
you know.
to be on someone else's platform where you can, because it's the bottom line is not all of your people are going to watch this for sure.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm not dumb enough to think
They
that
just
it will.
found out that I had a ratchet side of me in music. They're like, "What are we listening to?" I'm like, "Oh, the baby." Who requested this? I'm like,
Oh my god, you mean you don't only listen to super, super heavy lyrical, independent only, conservative vibe, or Tool?
no,
Really?
yeah, like, 1 minute you got the baby on, and the next minute Young Dolph would pop on, next minute T.I. pop on, and then the next minute here comes motherfucking Tom. Here goes Tom right through. He's like, "Let me get some," and then
He
here
does
comes
that,
some
though.
church. Yeah, here
He
comes
really
church.
does come up in there
And
like
then,
that. Like, hey.
just like he does, Ren would change the whole atmosphere. Here come on. And I'm like, "Where the fuck did you come from, Ren?"
He's going to shake his fries right in your face.
It's literally that song. It's always uninvited. It's literally
Because it's not invited. That's
literally it'd be my ratchet side, and always it'd be Black and White by Tom that'll come on, and then it'd be like some random like up church, usually YZ or like his country like Hollow Boys that'd come on, and
Hollow
then
Boys
Ren,
is one of my all-time
and then Ren
favorites.
would come on, sing it uninvited. I'm like, I just went from some white people shit, some black people shit. I done went from some Hollow Boys. I done went from fucking lean back. Now I'm over here. You came in uninvited, super invited. I just wanted to. and then it's like booty, 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 rocking.
Back that ass up. Let's go.
Right? Then they're like, "You listen to that?" I'm like, "Sorry, chat, but yeah, I don't just have Tom and just Upchurch and Ren on my playlist. Like, before I got mature and opened my mind up to more music, I was stuck what I would call a mainstream echo chamber, because I was like, oh, the baby, Young Dolph, maybe some Drake.
Was part of that the reason that you got stuck in that echo chamber? Was part of that because, let's just say, in a group setting, you didn't want to be like, oh no, oh my gosh, I like country, and people were like, the
Yes,
fuck?
yes, 100%.
Because that's a thing, and it's a problem. It's a literal thing, because people, I like to ask, like, what is your favorite song that you wouldn't want anyone to know, because you'd be embarrassed, or maybe,
Oh, you ready for this?
yeah,
Chop Suey.
nice, System of a Down. Let's
And I love you said this. 'Cause I want to talk about and expand on it, because I've had to expand on this a lot lately because people just didn't know. obviously 91 baby. Grew up in the 90s. Pac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, all that. I grew up in, of course, a black household where they didn't understand it themselves. So when rock was in the house, metal, whatever, we don't listen to that white people shit. Now, are my parents racist? Not really. But, we listen to that shit. So, yeah, I did listen to predominantly black music. But, Michael Jackson, Prince, Miles Davis, Tupac, just mainly black music. And then because I was in a black neighborhood, that's how me and my friends resonated with each other. Hey, man, Tupac came out, yada, yada, yada. It was never just put out there, here's Kiss, here's Queen, here's Aerosmith. It wasn't really put out there. I had to hear adjacently, like I went to see fucking Toy Story or something, and they had a song playing. I'm all watching Spider-Man and fucking Three Doors Down. I think it's Three Doors Down with Kryptonite. You can't be my Superman.
So I was going to say it's Superman, but yeah.
Superman, whatever. Or Daredevil, where I realized I loved fucking Evanescence. Bring Me to Life. I might have named Chop Suey, but what has my heart is Bring Me to Life. I remember secretly, as a kid, not secretly, but watching Daredevil over and over just to get to that certain part in the movie where Elektra's on the fucking edge and Evanescence starts playing.
Yes.
My parents, they're like, oh, you love Daredevil. I'm like, yeah, wake me up, it's I can't wake up. I'm like, save him, Daredevil. He's on the ledge. So I had to grow up, and then they had to grow up as parents. And what bridged that was gaming. And what game? Guitar Hero. Got it for one Christmas. I started being like, fuck, I love Welcome to the Jungle. I love who the fuck is Slash? And then my parents not knowing that they were gatekeeping, because then they're like, Slash? One of the greatest guitar players that ever played with Michael Jackson? And they're like, that I never told you because it wasn't about Michael Jackson. Oh, I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker's hard as a boss. I can't get my pinky to orange because of you. Fuck you. But I had to hear about that adjacently. So what I really love about this is that I get to hear the different music that I didn't know I loved and liked. I love metal. I love rock and roll. I love R&B. I love rap. I love some country. I'm warming up to it, but I'm starting to realize that
old country maybe, but not me.
Some country.
Sorry, not sorry, y'all.
And I'm not sorry to my parents to be like because my mom come on there. You listen to something that I couldn't understand. I'm like, and that's what kept me in that bubble. So as more of that fuck it chemical in my system got more and more, I didn't care that my friends were like, listen to Disturbed, bro. That's some white people shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm headbanging in the car, smoking my blunt. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
There's a moment in life
I'm happy
where
right
that
now.
shit doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, and I still have the same friends.
There's that moment of maturity and adulthood, and where your give a damn just like disappears. Like you just no longer care what people think. Like I'm gonna be what I'm gonna be, because here's the bottom line. Your happiness is completely under your control. Mm-hmm. I understand that there are existential circumstances that could affect your happiness and joy. However, if I don't like this, that fucked with my joy. Fuck.
That fucked with my joy.
But no, I mean, sincerely, this is something that I truly believe in, and that is that your happiness and your joy should come from within. And I know that sounds hippy-dippy, but the fact is, I cannot control what you're going to say, right? However, I can control what I'm going to say. So how is it that it would be your responsibility to make me happy by providing me a good interview, right? Why is my joy based on the fact of what you say when I have absolutely no control over it? So things could go shit show sideways, and I would have no control over it. But yet I can control how I react, how I direct things, how I respond, and I can keep my joy and my happiness and my positivity going. It goes for everything in life at any point in time. Well, you know, if my kid would just listen more, I would be happier. Okay, how about if I got to learn this really cool editing skill and unlocked a new skill? That would make me happy. Guess what? I'm in control of that. My kid not listening to me, why put it on them? Not only are they going to disappoint
your
you,
kids
but
being a kid,
well,
they're going
and
to do that.
for
If you have a kid and
anybody.
think they're not going to do that, then
for anyone,
Anyone.
friends, family, co-workers, people that are public, artists, stop basing your joy and your happiness on anyone else's behavior.
and
If you
numbers.
if you focus it, that comes from you.
Mm-hmm.
And every single thing, if you say what makes you happy, and it literally comes from here, you are absolutely the captain of your own universe. You can do anything. And then you don't blame people, you can't resent them, because it's all on you. You have full control.
And this probably sounds weird. Me and my wife, we both fully believe in that. Like, some people would hear it and be like, what do you mean you and your wife tell each other, like, I'm not in control of your happiness?
It's true.
I'm not. Now, does your presence and what you do and who you are make me happy? Yes, it aids.
Enhances it.
It aids, yes, it enhances my happiness. But what I am in control of is making myself happy. I make myself happy with the daily decisions I make, with what I decide to do that makes me happy, and then you being who you are, I'm already happy from within. You just enhance that. You're like an enhancer. Like, I'm already
Do you
happy.
know when it's a good
I'm sitting there, I'm
relationship?
happy. Oh, I see you, babe. I'm really happy now. I'm really happy. Like, don't mind you, I'm playing The Last of Us and I'm shooting the fuck out of them. But now, on your behalf, I'm gonna shoot them twice.
But see, here's the thing. The way you know it's this, and of course, I've had no functional, healthy relationships with a man in my life. Like, that is not a thing.
Shame
However,
on you men, because you men are fucking ass.
I honestly think that part of your happiness, and most successful couples, part of your personal happiness comes from doing things to make your partner happy.
Facts.
Because that makes you feel good, because you care about them and you love them. And so being kind and respectful and nice and sweet and all of those things, making their life enhanced and better, makes you happy.
Facts.
If it doesn't make you happy, they're not your person.
Hey, fellas, she's laying the foundation. Like, there, don't ever say a woman didn't give y'all nothing. It's right there. It's right there. Don't say I never gave y'all nothing. I'm about to give you something. Friday, 420 is my anniversary. Yes, on purpose. 420, got married at 420. Obvious reasons, as you've been seeing. And what did I do? I was like, babe, all right, this is dual. This is this little thing on Twitter. It says lemon pound cake, French toast style, or s'more waffles. Like, what? What would you pick? Let her decide first. She's like, I'll definitely do s'more waffles. What did I do? What was I looking at? Her favorite brunch place. Did I know that Saturday on our anniversary I have to work? I did. So without her knowing, I ordered her the s'mores waffles, her city grits, and her mimosa that she likes from her favorite brunch place. Pre-ordered it. So I knew at 9:30 I would be in the middle of working. The door happened. And she was at the door. Surprise, happy anniversary, favorite brunch. I did that. Why? It made me happy to see her happy. That one, she's like, you went out of your way on some slick shit to figure out what would, because she likes French toast. She loves French toast. So with me seeing French toast, but she loves s'mores, I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, I got to figure this out somehow. That's why I brought up the Twitter thing. But seeing her be happy, and we're teaching our daughter sign language because nothing's wrong. She's not deaf or anything. Not like that.
No.
But,
it
you know,
makes sense.
some people think that. Like, true story, my son, his sister, her brother, thought something was wrong with it because we were doing sign language. And we had to be like, no, son, we're just teaching her a different form of communication because she can't talk right now. And he's like, oh, I thought she was deaf. I was like, no, son, no. I was like, no disrespect to those households, because there's households that have to do that because, you know, there's a whole deaf family that I follow on Instagram. Anyway, she comes in, sees that, and, you know, that means thank you. So I'm live doing my thing, and I see her peripheral. I'm like, but it made me happy to make her happy.
Yes.
I got my own internal happiness from making her happy. After that, I was like, I'm good. I'm good for the rest of the day because
you
I
were in
control
full
that
control.
energy.
That was all you? Yes.
I control that energy. I also control what I let upset me. I had an
Oh, yeah,
awesome
I get
day.
a little bit ratchet when I get mad, but
Now, did some shit happen with the mother of my son? It did. And I had a little story mode game thing in my head. I stopped and I paused and I was like, let it affect me and piss off my day, or keep it pushing. I was like, doo-doo. And I kept it pushing. And
I'm
was
a
like,
venter.
I
I'm a
was like,
venter. I have to let it out. It's like a bottle that's been shook up.
yeah.
And it's like you could like
You're like,
let it settle, and it takes like 6 years before you can open it from the fridge, or you can just be like psh, and let it go. I'm
Yeah.
that. Psh. And there's certain people who catch it and they know when I'm in that mode. I'm sorry, you guys, and you know who you are. And they get it because I'm like, rah, 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 rah.
Yeah.
And then I'm done. And then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh, so did you see? And they're like, are you good? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's all I needed. I just needed to like speak the words
like
and
that.
get it out.
But
That's
see,
it.
we're reversed. I'll keep it pushing for the sake of what's going on in that moment and everything. And then of course after baby sleep and are downtown on the couch, we're drinking. Then I'm like,
Well,
all right, I want
situations
you to know,
are a little different.
remember 6 hours ago? Yeah, that shit actually really pissed me the fuck off. But I wanted us to have a happy time. And she's like, I didn't know. I'm like, trust me, it was simmering. I had to wait. Now that we all chill, now it's out. I do it reverse.
See,
I'm
and
like,
I know people that are like, let me calm down first before we address this. And me, I'm like, no, just let me say it. And then you can calm down all you want. And you
That's
can
me.
take 10 hours to respond. But I need to say what I want to say right now.
Yeah, that's
and
me.
then I'm
I have
done. So I need to move on. And
have
that's
to
how
calm
I
down.
move on.
I have
Like,
to calm
that's
down.
how I let it out. And then I literally, like, I literally set it down and I walk away from it. That's how that works. Like, literally imagine it words coming out of my brain and I set them down.
Right.
Either verbally or texting or whatever when I'm like, whether it's at the person or about the person, to my best friends who would never, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the people
Right.
you go to. I set it down and then I walk away and I move on with my day. It's there if I want to go back to it, but I just,
Right. But
I don't,
it's
I'm
already
not
out there.
carrying it on me anymore.
How do I say this? I have I won't say anger problems because that sounds like every time people say anger problems, it makes me feel like you're just angry all the time. I have high anger tendencies, so
Right.
I know myself that I have to calm down first because
That's mature.
I'm like a snowball. I start rolling. Oh, bitch, you're not stopping it. And if you think you're about to get in front of the snowball that's rolling and stop it, I'm just going to run you over and collect you along the way. So I had to like literally sit there and be like, this is not working. I'm going to walk away now. I'm going to walk away because I just know myself. I've put myself in too many predicaments and situations where I'm like, if I just wouldn't have popped off right then and there, it would have been different. So let me just kind of calm it down. But in certain situations I have to calm it down. Some you just poke the bear and you're just invoking the wrath and you just got it. And I'm not gonna apologize after it. So you're gonna try to make me apologize. You really laid into me there.
It's like those people who are
And?
like, they're like,
My feelings was hurt. That was the intention.
and you're like, stop,
You're like,
stop.
yeah. Then you blow up. Then you blow up. They're like,
I told you to fucking stop.
why are you so angry? Oh, minus the 50 times you just poked me and I said stop. Oh, okay. Okay. Gaslighting much? What? No.
That's gonna come up a lot in the content that I'm gonna put out.
Yeah. And
I'm just
as a
saying
man,
that's gonna
I'm
come
more,
up a lot
I'm more
because
sure now of realizing when I'm doing it. There's no person in this world who can sit here and say, I'm not a narcissist, I don't gaslight. Everyone has those tendencies.
I'm a
If you
manipulative
don't-
bitch.
If you don't want to be that person, then realize your tendencies, and when you have it, realize when you want to stop. I have all the time moments where I stop and I check in with my wife. Have I been narcissistic or gaslighting recently? Not because I want to be like, ha 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 ha. Tell me from a perspective on the outside looking in that I have been, because I truly, as a character of mine, I want to correct that.
Right.
Because 12 years, I was in a 12 relationship with my ex, and that turned me into someone I was not. It turned me
Right.
into someone where I, at one point, was like, who the fuck am I? I don't
Well,
even
see,
know who I
I'm
was.
the same way. I'm the same way, and that's why I'm kind of like, I went the absolute opposite. Now I'm that person who's like, I don't care who you are. No one's talking to me some type of way. So I go from 0 to 100 because I had to always be quiet, always never speak. I couldn't ever contradict because it would start so many problems. I always had to hide what other people were doing.
Oh my God!
I always had to
Please
pretend.
bring me on one of those episodes because this is just so mind-boggling, Cat. Because it's two different sexes, but going through the same thing. Because people think always females go through it, and because we're so strong and we don't. I went through the same shit, and I'm just sitting here like virtually on your shoulder, like yes, girl, yes.
But that's what I'm saying. And people are like, well, why are you such a bitch? Because here's the thing. I have my things that I will accept and the level that I will allow.
What you would tolerate.
And my tolerance and my patience is very, very, very small. And so I purposefully, for example, I stay away from mental health chats. I stay away from mental health stuff because I've been there. If I can do it, you can do it. And if you're going to sit there and be like, but the world is against me. Oh, yeah, I'm not listening anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm that person. And since I know that I'm ineffectual that way and it's not nice and some people I need to be more kind to. And since I really don't have it in me, because
you stay away.
Still reeling from my own experiences.
Right.
I stay out of it.
That's
and
mature.
Like, well, why won't you help me? You do not. You do not want my help. I promise.
That's mature of you.
But on the flip side, I also have a limit. There's only some type of way you're going to talk to me. When I pop off, I guarantee you piss me off like 6 times.
And
but however,
that's why I have to walk away. That's exactly why I have to calm down.
No, but see, I don't like my popping off is like I'll verbally be like, you know what? I don't know who you think you are, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's funny to me because I'm starting to get condescended to a lot because I used to be on all these different channels and it was because I wanted to help. It wasn't because I was trying to do anything creepy. But people fly by mod me all the time. It's ridiculous. I'll be in their channel and suddenly I have a wrench and I'm like, that's not really a thing and I don't really do that. And so I tend to stay away for a little while until they get rid of it. But people are like, oh, you mad everywhere. Oh, it's funny. You don't have a wrench here. I'm like, yeah, I get to relax. It's cool. You know, don't fuck up my vibe.
It's kind of funny how, never mind.
People condescend to me and they're like, they'll send me stuff and I'm like, why are you sending this to me? And they'll be like, well, you mod for so-and-so, right? I'm like, send it to them. Like, what the fuck are you sending it to me for?
I feel honored now, in a sense, because now I understand why you go to certain chats. I understand why. So now I feel honored. I do. And now I'm getting you more. I'm like, nah.
I'm not a consumer, I'm a creator. So that is it's a whole different bag. You are not a consumer, you're a creator. So that's a whole different bag as well. So the same, that's the level that I hold myself on. It's not a level, it's just my peers, it's the people who see it through the same perspective. Is seeing it through a content creation type thing. So when I go in the chats, my intention is that I would like to be a consumer. I'm there to support, I'm there to rah-rah with everyone else. And so when people are like, oh my God, or they say it, I appreciate them and I love them for it. And it's really cool to have people like, hey, I know you, yay. But then if I don't know them, I feel stupid. And if I don't remember, I feel dumb. And if I don't respond to every single comment, I feel bad. And then I feel like I was here to watch you. And I did that in your chat the other day. I was here to watch you. That was my point. I wanted to see you and what you're doing and catch up and just kind of support and hang out and give you some watch time.
Cliff and them. Like Cliff, I pretty much watch the Avengers, if that's what you guys would like to call them. I watch them, and I watch a lot of them live, and I feel like when the time is right, I will reach out to them in a different platform and manner, because I don't want to say anything in their chat.
See?
I don't. And not because I don't want to support you. And I'm not trying to be like, Cliff, let me get your attention. But I am at the same time want to be like, I'm not a hater. I support. And I'm not, but it's turned into a thing of if another creator goes into your chat, they're trying to steal views and all that. I don't want to do that. I did it once in
That
Cliff's.
used to be a
I went in
thing.
Cliff's chat and I said, "What up, Cliff?" And everybody, "Yo, Loccdwolf is here." I'm genuinely here because I'm not working. I am genuinely here. My guilty pleasure is
You're not trying to be
I
like
watch other reactors. Yeah, I'm genuinely here because I want to watch him. I watch him playing Fortnite with Cat. I want to watch him do his 10 reactions.
Do you pop in on the gaming streams?
I do.
Because I never see the chat. I'm never looking at the chat.
I just don't say anything because of that reason. I watch Black Pegasus, Anthony Ray. I watch Cliff. I watch everyone. I just don't say anything. And
now that's what
yesterday, or
exactly
when I was at Truth's, I didn't want to say anything, but it's his energy. It was vibing because he's the same thing he says. He was like, "If you smoke it, roll it up. If you got it, pull it up. You know, I got mine." So I'm like, "I got my blood. What up?" And then it turned to Loccdwolf, and I appreciate him, and I know it's coming from the heart, but I'm like, you ain't gotta do that, Truth. You don't gotta tell people to subscribe and follow.
Right.
Like, you don't. My name says Loccdwolf Reacts. If they are interested, they can go to it themselves. This is about you, homie. I'm here
That's how I
actually
feel.
genuinely watching you, not for competition. I view all of them as peers because we all sit at the reactor table and we all eat, regardless if Knox Hill will sit up there and actually tell Cliff, "Hey, I took this bit from you," or "I got inspiration from you." It doesn't matter. We all systematically we watch each other and we're like, "I like that. That was cool. Let me not rip off what you did, but how can I implement that in a different way?" And I'll be honest, if I watch another reactor, they have a bomb ass idea and I take it, I shout them out. Like, "Hey, we're doing this and this. I got this idea because I was in so and so's chat and I just thought it was fucking awesome."
Right.
I don't care, but I lurk. And if I want to collab, I know Cliff has an Instagram. I know all of them have an Instagram.
Thank you.
I know they all do.
Don't go through me,
I'm
y'all.
not going
Don't
to
ask
use
me.
the opportunity to collab and use it through your chat. Because then that makes you uncomfortable. That's putting you in the spot. Because then you have people in chat that's like, "Oh yeah, do it."
Yeah.
To be honest, what if Cliff don't want to fuck with me?
It's true. That's
But,
the thing,
I'm
though.
using it as an example. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
I've never,
absolutely
but what if Cliff
no, I'm not
really
saying that's
is
the
like,
thing. Whoa.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
yeah. But what if Cliff genuinely has already peeked me out, and I don't fit his steez? What if he's like, I don't,
Or
more
maybe
power,
there's
more
something
power
in the
to him,
works
but I
and
don't
he
fuck
just
with him.
doesn't have the time right now.
Right. So,
I know what he's working on, and I know what it's going to entail because I'm going to have to do a lot of it.
So
Like
I
deal with
don't-
it.
I'm
So
not gonna
I know
go
he
through his
wouldn't
chat.
have time, but you wouldn't know that, and the chat doesn't know that.
Yeah.
And so people feel some type of way or whatever. It's just not an appropriate.
And honestly, they've been
avenue
in the
to do
game
it.
longer than me. I look at it more of like, let's collab, but at the same time, I want to learn from you because what you're obviously doing has kept the longevity of your channel.
Right.
So I'm gonna be honest. My goal on this, I don't want to be another channel that came and went. I
Right.
want to
I get
be.
that.
I want to be a No Life Shack. I want to be on a platform 10 years, and I've been doing the same shit, and because I love doing it, I want to keep that knowledge close about longevity and entertaining. And if I fuck with you, hey, I might want to collab because I like our personalities. But like I'm saying, I'm not gonna go through the chat. I'm not gonna because Cat has a fucking wrench. I'm not gonna go through Cat. I'm a grown fucking man. I am my own content creator. If I've been doing this shit by myself this whole time, then that's what I need to do. People need to think outside the box. If you want to collab, there's business emails, there's Instagram, there's multiple ways to get to someone. And if they don't answer you, don't automatically go to the snobby outlook of it. Oh, they're too busy. Uh-oh. You just came in and them motherfuckers are working on a fucking 5-week project. Before you even came in the picture, before they even knew who you were. So how can I get mad at the entitled community of YouTube, but then come at you entitled of, I just went into your inbox, answer me, and we must do this project now. You've been working on something? Congratulations. You want a cookie? I want to do this now. That's not how it works. I'm on your schedule like anybody else. It may be 3 months from now, and that will be explained genuinely. What's up, bro? I'm sorry I got to your message late. I've been da 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 da. What's good? then we move forward. That's how it goes. But
No, it does.
being a reactor, trying to just genuinely be in other reactors' chat because I like watching. I like other people's thought processes. I'm a sapiosexual. I love the way a person's brain thinks, and I love intelligence. Intelligence, whether it's romantic, will turn me on, or if it's a friendship, intelligence will make me cling to you more and make me be like, oh, I really rock with you because your intelligence. So, that being said, I use that as like my guilty pleasure. I'll watch Black Pegasus. I'll watch Cliff Beats because we don't have the same outlook. We don't have this. I'm not watching the same reaction. He might catch something where I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit. Like for example, Knox Hill did the Chris Brown diss. He picked up the whole some Chris said like my dick is sweet, and I got all the tea from her. She spilled all the tea. The girl that they're talking about with the Quavo and Chris Brown is Sweetie. So Chris said it's sweet tea, and I got all the tea out of her, and I was like, oh fuck, I didn't catch that. But if he does it live, can I sit there and say something? No, because then everybody's gonna start blowing chat up. Loccdwolf is here. Loccdwolf is here. It's not about me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say hey. I'm saying actually when I say hi, no offense to the chat, I'm saying hi to Knox. I'm saying hey, but I've realized that feels it looks like a pick me thing.
It does. No, it really comes
I'm
off that
trying
way
to
because
be a
people
consumer
have
at that
ruined
time,
it.
like you said. I'm trying to. I am Jeremy right now. I am Jeremy at my computer with a drink, and I clicked on your shit. And I'm like, I am entertaining. I like this. What's good, y'all? And I had to realize I am now in a position where I can't do that. I'm no longer a consumer. What I do now, I'm forever going to be a creator. So if I go into another creator's chat, no matter my intention, no matter my intention is going to be like, oh, and then of course the chat's going to make that person feel like that's their intention, because then chat's going to be like, oh, fuck what they just said. Hi, I don't like you now. I would never collab and work with you now. So what do? I shut my ass up and I just enjoy in silence.
That's the thing, is that it's very hard to.
But just know I rock with y'all. I rock with y'all content. I can't say shit because.
No, that's the thing, is that people have ruined it, because there were people that were going around to different channels and they were going in the live streams like, I reacted to this morning. I reacted to this yesterday.
Oh, bro, you didn't see you should see my reaction, bro. I kind of said the same thing you said.
Oh my god, I reacted that way too. Oh.
I get those too.
Did you have to be?
I've gotten those too.
We all know who they are.
Yeah.
And guys, we know who you are.
Yeah, we know who you are. Just because I am chill and I don't put my
just
chat
ignore you.
In an uncomfortable position, does that mean I don't know?
Yeah, we know.
I'll see your name.
We know who they are, and we see them in every chat. And we see them being like, hi, oh, I need to mute your stream.
I see you, and I'm petty.
Because I need to react to it. Because I haven't reacted yet. That's coming tomorrow on my channel.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Shots fired. Look, we know who you are. And just because I say your name in chat and I'm cool about it, doesn't mean I don't realize what you're doing. I'm still just cool, and I'm just like,
for
hey, what's up?
You want more viewers. You know what? Fix your shit. Try that.
Also, let me let you guys on a secret. Usually when you're a genuine person and you're down to earth and you do things that way, you attract those same people. We all know. My chat knows. I get Discord messages like, do you not see them saying pick me? We know. My chat knows. That's the funny part. They're like, so when you think you're going to steal somebody's subscribers or viewers, 9 times out of 10, their chat knows. On them. Yeah, their chat knows.
Trying to get a shout out so that, because there are hardcore subscribers and fans fans who were like, hey, you know what? I I want to support, and you know what? You showed up here, so I'm going to give you a genuine try. And they're going to subscribe so that next time you post a video, they can go check it out and see if they like you or not. Huzzah for you. You're not that great because you haven't put the work in. You're not getting subscribers because you're obnoxious, or you ramble, or you do stupid weird things, or people don't like you because you do things and you're nasty to people. Whatever the case may be.
Or you're doing
There's a
this.
reason.
You're doing this, and it's just obvious.
Yeah, but the thing
Right.
is it's like, don't come in here with that intention. Now, the hard part is that some people come in and they'll say hi, and they don't refer to like, oh, I just did this reaction. Let me mute it. I haven't done it yet. Like, nobody fucking cares if you've done it. We're here for the person, and that's why because I'm not a gatekeeper, but I am. People consider me like this. Well, it's just Kat. She ain't nobody. I'll get access to insert whoever's name there that I've spoken to, interviewed, talked with, worked with, whatever. I have people sending me messages about Tom all the time. Hey, Kat, tell Tom. Fuck you. I'm not telling him shit. The fuck?
Seriously, tell Tom.
Yes, tell Tom. Tell Nova. Tell Cliff. Tell
Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hey, Cliff. User 1988. Okay, 4809. Want me to let you know that last reaction was fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
I've had people
Eggplant
tell
watermark.
me squirt emoji. What?
Like,
I've had people. I'll say I don't pass messages. I'm not a secretary because I get snarky because it gets annoying, especially when it's just like blindly sending me a message out of nowhere. Like, you saw my name in the list in Discord and you clicked on me, so I get it, but I don't care.
oh, your name's just moderator and it's yellow. Oh, whoops, click.
And they're like, but you're their mod. Yes, I'm a moderator, which means I'm in their live stream chat, and I help when I feel like it because
And
I
I'm
have
also
other shit to do.
trusted to not be acting the way you're trying to get me to act.
And they will chew my ass. How could I? How could I be such a bitch?
How dare you,
I
Kat.
have someone that still sends me messages like once a month or once every couple weeks.
You
Liberal
bitch.
bitch. Okay.
You bitch.
Fucking idiot. The fuck is wrong with you people? Yes, you people. I said it. You people.
Oh my gosh, what do you mean by you people?
You, the people who send stupid fucking messages that I don't care about.
You're the
Fuck
people
off.
who send stupid ass shit into the Discord messages.
Now
You're
I'm
the
gonna get
ones
so
we
many
talk
trolly
to.
comments from my people that are gonna be watching this. I know who you are. I know I'm gonna get all of the shitty comment. They're gonna literally put the words shitty comment in my comments because that's who they are as people.
I wonder if I'll
love
get
them.
trolled.
I love them for it.
I'll probably get trolled.
Love it.
I might get trolled in a mean way though. It counts with the territory.
I haven't. Okay, so I just had my
well.
first like super hater yesterday, and I was so proud. Are you okay? I killed him again. 911. What's your emergency? I killed him again.
The fact that you just said super hater. Like it was a super scroll or some shit from fucking.
Dun, 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 dun. I hate you. What?
We just upgraded why I have a super hater.
Well, I mean, he was kind of mean. Like I said, my kid went savage at him, which was, I mean, kind of boss. It
In the
was boss
darkness
move.
of night, I will hate you.
But I don't get that kind of hate too much. I get people like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, the
Like, I don't
typical
care.
basic comments.
Yeah, some of them
Yeah.
like basic bitch comments, and
Yeah, the
you
basic
know,
Starbucks drinks. Yeah.
nobody really pays attention to me, so because I don't have a large subscriber base, so that helps a lot.
So when you
I
get
know
it, you're
it's
like,
coming.
What the fuck?
I'm just like, it hits me different because I'm like not used to that much hate. Like I'm used to hate. Like I have people, big people, publicly shitting on me in publicly.
Hey, hopefully they have tissue. It's kind of gross.
I mean, I haven't like I live rent free in their head apparently, and I'm saying it now only because it came up recently, and that is what it is. So,
And I, ooh,
and I, ooh,
and I, ooh, ooh.
Period
comes with
ah,
territory.
period ah.
But I saw that. We're not even gonna comment on that one. I don't want to make her any more famous than what she is.
Period period ah.
I remember my face. I legit had this. I was like,
That was a drink spit out moment, is what that probably was.
and then I had an envious moment, like, what stupid ass shit can I do to get
Yeah,
famous?
to go viral.
Like what can I? Like, don't I just say fucking man period man period like. I don't know. Then the next thing pops up, some dude on Easter is covered in chocolate. I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm like, what the fuck? So it's kind of like what's chocolate on chocolate.
Like double fudge going
Double
on.
fudge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And he
right.
really had something. He literally had that voice saying, I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny. And then me, the reason why I could never go viral is because I grew up in a household where my mom on TV watched HGTV. So I watched HGTV. So instantly in my head, I'm like, all that chocolate in your car? That's going to ruin the fucking material. That's just doing too much work. Where were you publicly that you just dipped yourself in chocolate? Like, if that gets in the wrong spots, yeast infection. Like, I can't. I can't.
Period period
I can't do that. I didn't like. You probably got chocolate all in your seat, so you did all that for the millions of views. And then how long did it take you to clean up out your seat?
I just bought a new car. Okay.
Oh,
Whatever,
well,
bitch.
good for you. I'm glad
Must
you
be
can do
fucking
that.
nice.
Must be fucking nice. Must be
By
nice.
the way, we've been going for like 3.5 hours.
Oh, is it 3 hours? I
been
told
3.5.
you. I told you. I was like,
I
the
know.
only
I knew
thing
it
that's
too.
stopping us is we haven't met in person yet. But we
I
were
figured.
meant
I was
to
like,
be
you know,
friends.
I'm this close to going
Oh,
live.
wait,
Can you
can I
imagine if we
say-
were live?
Can I say we're meant to be family? Is that too soon? Would you not trust me with your kid? Is that too soon? I have kids, so you should trust me.
Yeah, just because you have kids doesn't mean like
You know how many times people, even non-family members, think that. Well, you know, I have 4 kids.
I don't trust my family with my kids. My mom,
I'm like,
sure, but everybody else, no.
congratulations that you have 4 kids.
No.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh, I can take care of kids. Oh, this is mine.
Yeah, that's
you
not. It's
got
not the
4
same.
Kids.
That's not the
Like,
same.
no. Shoot,
Knowing how to hold a
I
baby
can't
without like
call
dropping
Cat
them.
family. Oh my gosh, fine. It was destiny that we'd be friends.
No, we're friends. We're friends for sure. Like
no,
we
that
absolutely
word,
are.
Though, friends. Like,
But I don't know about
I guess.
Hohana and stuff.
I guess. Ohana means family, but I guess.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Y'all, this case y'all don't know, insert sarcasm all
What?
around that. That was sarcasm.
I speak sarcasm fluently.
But seriously, yes, we were destined to be friends.
Absolutely.
The next time we I have a meetup, we're gonna meet. I told you I was like, we do this podcast, we're gonna be sitting here for hours and not realize
I know. I was thinking we should do it live only for that reason, right? But then I thought about it and I'm like, we're already going to be sitting here for like a year and a half. If we have a live chat and that we're stopping and like, hi, how are you?
And then it's
It's going to be like 17 hours, and who the fuck has time for that?
And then the demanding part you said, not saying everybody would be demanding, because my crew will come through, they're awesome, but then
Most of them are very supportive, but you get those 2-3 people that just piss us
yeah,
fuck
the
off.
2 or 3
And you
come
know who
in,
you are.
the 2 or 3
What's-
come in, and then me and Kat, we have like this telepathy, so we probably would have made like a Q&A thing on the live, and then someone would have came in and you know who you are and took it too fucking far, and then it'd be
Usually
like,
I'm the one that takes it too far, but
Oh.
I
don't know what-
digress.
I don't know what too far is. I had to censor myself all my life.
I
There's
have
so much,
too.
There's so much stuff I
I
want to
don't
say.
anymore.
I want to say here. I'm like, if I say that, can she even upload it? I'm just not gonna say it.
You know what? I have this really cool thing. It's called like a rubber duck squeak, and I use it proficiently. If you saw that podcast episode, yeah,
I was like,
that's me.
like what in the? And she full on spread open her, and it just was like,
What the?
and then he jumped in, and he was his butt ass, and then he said, it's like a Lil Wayne song.
Weird. like the squeak from a rubber duck. I have it. It's like, meow. I'll insert it here.
Yeah.
If I remember.
Yeah. Remember.
But no, I mean, I know this is your day off, and this is my day off because, sorry, one of my people that I usually game with is not feeling the best, so there you go.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to go to the living room after this and just
Day off.
smoke and continue the game. The baby sleeps. She wakes up, play with the baby.
And I will probably not edit this very much at all. I'll probably edit where it's located on the screen, keep it widescreen so it looks pretty, make sure the audio is synced up. I might insert some.
We'll see this
stuff.
4 months from now. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
No, but I do not intend to edit, except for like when I got up and left and stuff like that. You know, that blatant stuff, that is going to come out, and I'm going to make it clean at the front, clean at the end. I might premiere it. I don't know. That was like a lot for me to sit through. The last time I premiered when it was like 2 hours, I was like, I've seen this like 18 times. I'm tired of hearing myself talk.
I'll be honest. I mean, you can premiere it. I'll probably be honest, and I'll be in there, and I'll let them know. Love y'all. I'm not about to sit here for this whole. I already watched it already. I'm not gonna.
I just want the people who like to
out.
live chat. They have an opportunity to talk to each other and make comments if they want to. I feel like that is the element that I do appreciate about the live streams is whenever I watch later and I'm like, I wasn't there when it was live, I'm like, and something to say. Give people that opportunity. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But I'll add stuff in.
I always just go in and say, hey guys, I'm here with you guys, but I'm in and out. So if you
I don't
ask
always
me a
say
question,
it, but that's how I live my life.
This is just in and out. Not
In
the burger.
and out.
Not the burger.
Yeah. More in than out, I always say. When I said that I was going to be editing my podcast, you know the first thing that my community asked me?
What?
They told me, they're like, please don't edit. We like you dirty. They thought I meant like censorship editing. Like beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
That's what they thought, that I was going to clean it up. I was like, no. I mean clean like crispy.
Like, you know,
So it's not
all
pixelated and stuff. So
Yeah.
it looks like high definition, like a professional, y'all.
Or when I go get up and, check on my child.
You don't need to see my ass.
You don't see that.
I don't always wear pants, okay? It's a thing.
I haven't gotten up for a reason. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I have. Have I gotten up? Yeah, I did.
Well, this is the point where things go completely off the rails. But that's why I resonate with people that are genuine on a genuine level. And I always talk about the frequency. You can tell when someone's vibing on your frequency and they vibe with people that are near your frequency. Aura. It's just a thing, and it draws people together, and you tend to kind of zone together. And it's really cool because when you find those people, it's like you just hold on to them and you try not to let them go. And that's what I've done with a lot of people that I fuck with, that people are aware of, that I'm friends with. That's the reason that we're friends, is because
the frequency.
It's this give and take. It's I don't have to agree with you, but that's okay. Because as a person, I love your soul. I love your personality. I like you. That doesn't mean I have to fuck you.
I don't agree with that.
Do anything or give you money. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. It could be just, I fuck with your soul, bro. Let's go. Me and your soul are like this.
We're just our souls are banging. We are not. And I don't mean like that. They're just
they're clapping.
They're together. They're just clapping. They're clapping. They're slapping essences. They're just...
Make that a thing. Soul banging.
we're just like, bro, you're being weird, man. We're just soul banging. Hold on, I gotta get it out. Hold on. Okay, bro, chill. You're being weird, man. We're just sober. So I can't even say. We're gonna coin that.
Make it in a t-shirt.
Chill the fuck out. We're soul banging right now.
Do you feel that? That's me banging your soul.
And it has to be said in a hippie way. In like a hippie-ish kind of way. Not like, bro, do you feel that? But it's like, yo, shh, we're soul banging. Hold my hand. No, not for real, dumbass. Your soul.
Did you feel that?
What
Did
do
you
I feel?
that?
What are you feeling?
That was our souls. Bang. It's good times,
Like
huh?
the Big Bang. Did we just create life?
Or Little Bang, just depending on the mood. You
People
never
are gonna
know.
see this and be like, "What? What the
They're
fuck?"
used to it from me. This is how
Oh,
things...
well, for me, they haven't got to see this side of me. They don't be like, Wolf was not lying when he said he's weird. He's fucking weird. Yeah, I'm fucking weird. I told you.
Embrace the weird.
I love conspiracy theories because 9
Yes,
times out
we're
of
going to do an
10,
episode on that soon, too.
9 times out of 10, they're not a conspiracy theory. It's just shit that they don't want you to know anyway.
I'm going to do an episode on that soon, actually.
Please, not inviting myself. I'm not one of those people, but I'm inviting myself because I'm one of those people. Please.
No, and my intention is, okay, so I tend to go on, like, all the subjects all the time throughout the entirety of the podcast, right? And at this point, people are like, didn't you, like, end the podcast, like, 10, 15 minutes ago? Yes, I did.
I do.
Anyway.
I'm with all this shit. The Anunnaki,
No, but my point-
the aliens, the alien treaty.
I want to do
everything.
different videos for each subject. Whether I have a guest or not doesn't matter. I don't want to go into all of the things in one video. I want to have a video with
Make a series.
kind of sort of dedicated where I do a little bit of research, bring up a couple of stuff for us to look at, and then, the person that maybe if they're on the same wavelength or maybe they're the opposite, they agree, disagree, whatever, you bring your receipts, I bring mine. Or it could be opinionated. I don't give a fuck. Hey, my opinion is my receipt, bitch. So
Well, that's how I feel too sometimes.
I'm just saying, like, but just in case, like where I said earlier about TikTok, I have receipts for that. I know where I got that from. I know where I looked up very in depth, and I want to share that with people because it was a good video. So that's my point, is what I'm saying. But we should definitely do that. We can bang our
definitely
souls
should.
another day. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
bang our
not a
souls another
one-time
day.
thing.
Yeah, we can meet in a
Just be-
different galaxy next time though. And so bang. Hell, I might go to the multiverse and get my other
It's
me.
like Demolition Man-esque type vibes going on right now. I don't understand. We're officially in the suits, y'all.
If
Our
we
souls are in the suits.
If we invite other people, are we having a soulsome?
A solgy.
Solgy. Bro, you're not invited to this year's Solgy. You're coming. Your membership's being revoked.
Your soul's
You're
too
ba-
dark, bro.
Yeah,
But you're invited.
You're back
Your
to a
soul's dark.
You're back
Come
to a
on
physical
over.
state. I'm not with that. You're gone.
Physicals for old
Physicals?
school thinking. Like, we don't do that anymore. We
meet
like go
the
into
sky.
an NFT crypto space and we soul bang there.
Are
like
you
that's-
sitting there eating a big spoonful of peanut butter? And you don't hear me because you're listening to music while you're eating a big spoon of peanut butter. Good for you. All right.
On that note, I am going to end this because I know we both have things to do. And frankly, my brain is going to run.
I guarantee you that is her sign of feed me.
What, me?
I do need to eat. I
Yeah,
haven't eaten
that's your
today.
sign?
I forgot. Again.
She literally, I told you, she has
But I love
selective
peanut butter.
hearing. This whole time she just
She
didn't hear
heard
me.
feed me,
But then
and
as
she's
soon
like,
as I
yeah.
said that, she said, "What? Me eating peanut butter? Yes, that's my signal to feed me."
Bing. What?
Toasty.
Well, tell her I said hello.
Your daughter
and
came
I
in the room 4
appreciate her
times. She came in
hanging
the room
out.
4 times, like, feed me.
I appreciate her because she's letting me sit here and talk to you some type of way, and she might be looking at you crazy. I don't know, but
She's
I don't
not
have to
even-
see it, so it's perfect.
She's used to
I
all
hope
the
you
weird.
get all the
she's,
crazy looks.
she's used to all the weirdness.
I'm sincerely
I do
wondering who the
GTA
person in the
RP.
audience is.
So
I'm trying to figure that out.
There's one person watching this?
It says that there's one in the audience. I don't know who that is.
Somebody's been watching this whole time?
I don't think
I didn't
so.
share the link. I don't know. Is it you watching you?
No, well, I thought it would like pop. I don't know. I'm gonna fuck with that in a minute. I'm just afraid that if I try to mess with it, that it'll like ruin something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the invite button just for fun. No, I'm kidding. I'm really not.
I don't care. It'd be funny.
I don't know what it's gonna do to the recording, so I'm gonna stop the recording. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for sticking around. If you stuck around this long, you're an OG. You're amazing. You're
Triple
invited
OG,
to the
OG,
next
triple
Soul
O, triple.
Bang. Let's fucking go.
The next Soul Bang
Soul
cookout.
Yeah.
Soldiers all day.
T-shirts, and by the way, I need a merch person. Anyway. So we're going to jump off and figure out who the fuck is watching us.
Yeah.
Aside from ourselves.
Unless you have an extra window open. You have an extra window open of this?
Wait, do I? Hold on. Maybe on my... No, there's no way. I'm on my, my phone. I don't have the app on my phone. I'm
And this
closing
is
it out.
uploading. You can't go
Well, yours-
live from here at all, right?
You can, yeah.
Because that's like a broadcasting symbol. Did
I mean,
go,
you can.
Did you go
But
live
yeah.
and record? by
Oh,
mistake?
I'll explain it to you in a minute because it's a whole thing. Hey, look. Look at this. Not only is your name up here in the top, that's yours from me
Hey.
donating to you.
Hey, how
This is me with the Chippendales. Look.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't-
he's correct. You just got pregnant.
I was like, yeah. Let's
You're
fucking
back at
go.
pregnant. You have back
Yeah, that
babies.
ain't never. That is not a thing. Ever. Ever.
Yeah, back pregnancies aren't a thing.
All of it. Well, there were 2 of them in that picture. So.
That was a soldier.
All right, I'm going to end this. And then
then we
there'll
can
be an
figure out-
outro, maybe. Or maybe I'll just cut it off like I did the last one. They're like, well, that was abrupt. I'm like, yes, it was.
Abrupt is the middle name.
Yeah. So I'm going to abruptly end this at some point.